Hello, hello. How are we, everybody? Hello. Good morning. Let's check the futures. Let's check the futures. Nasdaq is down a little bit in the futures right now, and pre-market our stocks are up. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Let me make sure. Let me tell me if the audio is all right. My Wi-Fi has been iffy. It's been literally flickering in and out. So I don't know if it's gonna, if everything's gonna crash a little bit in randomly. So we will see. So yeah, very interesting pre-market so far. Our stocks are doing very nicely. BioNano, I think the BlackRock news is doing really well. So, and the bond yields are down. The bond yields are down a little bit. Futures are down a little bit. But I think the S&P is doing all right. The S&P futures are doing really nicely. Let me see here. So yeah, the Dow Jones is up a little bit. The S&P is up just a smidge, and Nasdaq is down pretty solidly in the futures wise. So for our stocks, what we're looking for today, I'm looking to do some live trading today. I would really like to, but here's the thing. When I was looking at my watch list today, I went through, I tried to find some trade ideas this morning before I did this. There's nothing auspicious enough for me to risk, doing it live and just having it go completely horribly. But BIOL is the one that I'm really watching. Besides our stocks right here, of course, I'm always thinking in the back of my mind, okay, is it time to is it time to buy the dip or sell the rip? That's always kind of what I'm thinking, and I might do a little bit of that today, depending on the movements, depending on if we get any pushing or carnage. But BIOL is the one that I'm really watching. I'm watching, this is a falling wedge pattern, which is actually bullish. The price target is in perfect congruence with this Fibonacci level right here. If it dips down to 63 cents, I will at least I'll get a small position there. So we can at least just track it. I can just show you guys how to do an auspicious trade. I mean, most of you already know what you're doing. So, but that is kind of the game plan for today. Market opens is in 30 minutes. Let's see here. Let me check Yahoo. I kind of just got up a little while ago, so let me check Yahoo Finance and see if I'm missing anything that happened overnight. Let me see how crypto did yesterday or overnight. Okay, so we got a little bit of carnage still. They did not recover as nicely as it was initially, right? So basically, let me see here. Yeah, so you initially got that huge bounce for Doge. You went all the way up here, and then yeah, you're still dipping. Yeah, I would not be surprised. Here's the thing: I saw Elon Musk's tweet. It was what was it? He basically said Doge to the moon. I think yesterday. Yesterday he did. So here's the thing: there's going to be a ton of people. I mean, that's enough to fuel it. But of course, the news, buy the rumor, sell the news. The news is not going to be, unless it's really amazing, it's going to dip, And it was amazing, but I guess not enough. So basically, you pair that with the whole overextended fact for Doge, and you got a case to be made that this is going to dip a little more. But we'll see. We did just get the flip with the SAR. But that is to be expected, so I wouldn't say that's necessarily something huge. If we look at the 4 hourly, though, you have everything. You have everything on Doge, so that's what we're looking at there. Anyways, so let's talk about BioNano. Let me get over here, in case anyone did not watch for some reason the quarter 1 2021 earnings here. So yeah, I'll just have this up for a little bit so we can talk about this, because this is what everyone wants to know. We've got earnings this week finally. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for BioNano earnings. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really good time. If it's good, or it'll be carnage, we could suffer together. It'll be fun either way, but we want it to be, we want to beat. We want to beat on revenue. Come on, that's what we want. Let's check out how everything's doing. JMIA is flipping red right now. JMIA, man, it's the wrong way, buddy. We got to go up. We need to go up. Yeah, JMIA has had a hard time getting past this this resistance level now. Let's go ahead and turn this red here, because we have confirmed the breakdown, several rejection points on this now. Yeah, this is the problem for JMIA. We broke down, and now this is such a strong support. We're having a hard time getting back in, even with all this volume. You see all this volume? It doesn't matter. It's such a big, it's such a strong resistance. It does not matter. So May 13th is going to be the earnings, Thursday. That is going to be when BioNano's earnings are, and I actually have a live stream already set up for you, my friends. So quick plug really fast, kind of. If you go to the upcoming live streams right here, BNGO earnings live, 513, 255. I think it comes out, I think they come out at like 3:30, I think. So I think that is when, I don't know, that's what I have. We'll be streaming before, before, you know, we'll be going on for like 10-30 minutes before, just so we can, you know, go over everything for everyone who doesn't keep up with the channel. Anyways, let's check out how stuff is doing. So yeah, set your reminder for that, my friend. Base positive, that's what I recommend. Yeah, my Wi-Fi. Who knows what's gonna happen with my Wi-Fi throughout this stream? I don't know. Hopefully it's good. All right, oxygen. Oxygen's still bleeding. It was down like 18% on Friday, and then it literally flipped green at one point, I think, or at least really close to it. So heavy buying pressure there. It's a lot of strength in the price action, and you've had a lot of dippage and carnage, but not really. Not really. You know, you're still up nearly 100% from lows here. So I would be careful. I would be careful with this one, but you do have a lot of strength in the price action. If we look at some indicators here, you don't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say you have a couple flips, but you really don't. You have to go all the way down to the hourly, so that's not as bullish as I was originally thinking. All right, let's check. You know what? Let's check the economic calendar. I want to check the economic calendar and get you guys prepared for what's gonna happen this week. So if we refresh it here. So I watched and saw your conservative earnings predictions. Have you talked about a higher end prediction yet? No. We are gonna do a earnings projections. I didn't really give you, I gave you my thoughts, my predictions, but I have not actually given you my projections for actual revenue and earnings. That's because there isn't, here, if we actually check it, maybe they've updated it now. I haven't even checked this since the video. There's not a consensus revenue estimate or earnings per share estimate here for BNGO. It's so annoying. It's like, come on, we have earnings in a week, you get it done. Okay, see, you see what I mean? Literally, they just changed it. This was 2.8 million when we did the video. Now it's 2.9 million. It's like, really? But the consensus is 5 cents on the earnings, so this is actually really good. We're gonna definitely, I think we're gonna, if they keep this, I think we're gonna, honestly, I mean, I'm kind of giving you my unfiltered thoughts right now. I think we're gonna blow this out of the park. I think there's a high chance that we will, at least the revenue. The earnings per share can be a little different. What's up, Ryan? Are we going down again today? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. We will be talking about the Nasdaq pretty soon here. So yeah, just to make it clear for everyone, earnings for BioNano, my projections, I did a projection video last time for earnings, and we actually were very, I mean, we were extremely accurate on that last one. So we are gonna, not saying I'm gonna be accurate on this one, but we are gonna be doing a revenue projection pretty soon. And if we look at the Webull, let's see if they updated it. They probably haven't because they suck. Nope, they haven't. Look at that. Look at that. Their estimated earnings per share is something way different. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see. S&P is up a little bit. Future, okay. Russell 2000 is down a little bit. Hate that. Nasdaq futures are down. So yeah, I will be making an earnings pretty soon. What's up, Boomstick? What's up, my friend? BNGO up in pre-market. Hopefully, a green day for us, even though it's a red day. Even if it's a red day for the Nasdaq, yes, it's about time we start getting some strength. I'm looking at AGTC. Hopefully, catch a good day. That's an interesting one, actually, my friend. My friend Patriot Pub, that's a good one. Well, I shouldn't say that's a good one. That's an interesting one. Let me see. Okay, you're at less than $4. I love when a stock is less than $4. That's not a bad entry point. Here's the thing. You have a potential double bottom here. You have a potential W pattern starting to form. This is an interesting one. And the fact that this thing is only bled, I get why. This is not really a sexy company. You know, it's not something like BioNano where it's like a ton of great news, you know, in my opinion. BioNano, you know, great news, a ton of potential. You got innovation and disruptiveness on the horizon. This company, you know, it doesn't. Let's see the volume. Okay, this is what I mean. Its average volume is 2 million, right? BioNano gets that in the first couple minutes. You know what I mean? So it's something. It's something that you have to be scared. This one, there's going to be interest is going to play a role in this stock price because there's just not much interest. Like for BioNano, I mean, same with any stock, but. This is one that I would like to buy and do a live trade with if we saw, I mean, even if we did at this point, even if we dipped down here, that would probably just be the Nasdaq bleeding, so that probably wouldn't happen. I probably wouldn't be doing it in this scenario, but hypothetically, if we dipped to 3.56 cents up to $3.70, That would be a nice entry point for AGTC. But I can definitely see it reaching 440s again. Absolutely. Form a little bit of a triple top in the near term. Absolutely. What do you think of GIVO? In recent article also confirmed a potential double bottom for AGTC or BioNano. I assume you mean AGTC. I mean, it doesn't take an article to confirm it. My friends, analysts don't know what they're doing. Just trust yourself more than the analysts and the authors, right? But yeah, this is obviously, here's your first bottom, here's your second. I mean, as of now, as long as we hold above this, yeah, this is 100% a double bottom. But just because it's a double bottom doesn't mean shit, bro. Does not mean anything, right? Yes, it's bullish, but not necessarily, right? I've seen plenty of double bottoms that just, break right through after you come up to, wherever, right here, up, right? So please keep that in mind. What do you think of GIVO? Let me go to electric vehicles here. So GIVO, let's see. Oh man, it's at $5. Is that super low or is it just me? Oh man, this one has gotten killed. Wow, you have a triple bottom, huh? Wow, you have a triple bottom. This actually doesn't look like a horrible trade option right here. Wow. Yeah, this doesn't look that bad, my friend. Little Jackie, this doesn't look very bad. This is actually a triple bottom potentially, right? It's not a super nice one because that March 5th Nasdaq crash, that flash crash, that's kind of caused the first one, but nonetheless you do have a double bottom here potentially, but you haven't really seen much of a bounce. So yeah, it's a good entry point, but you don't have confirmation of the of the reversal signs coming in. I mean, let's see how many reversal signs you have, if any. 4 hourly you have nothing, 2 hourly you have the SAR, okay, but yeah, nothing really concrete yet, I would say. By the way, don't let me forget, people, do not let me forget, when the market open is about to start, when it's like 8:20 or when it's like 10 minutes from open, tell me, because I will go on a rant or a tangent and just totally forget. Last time I almost did. I was like this close to forgetting all about the market open. I was going on a rant tangent on something else. It looks exactly like BNGO for some reason. Well, kind of. Yeah, I see what you mean, but not exactly, right? Because we're not all the way down at the lowest point. Well, I see what you mean, but it's we're a little bit higher, right? Especially being up in pre-market. What are we up to? We're up to 555 pre-market. What do you think of the Nasdaq going up, even when the April jobs report showed only 266K new jobs compared to 1 million predicted? I think the market likes the extra money people have been making with. Here's the thing, my friend. It's actually no surprise that the market went up because of the job report. That's actually a catalyst for a positive economy short term, because here's the thing, my friends, we have this weird little thing going on in the economy right now. The market doesn't want to stop. The market wants the Fed to keep coddling us and keep holding our hands so we can reach all-time highs in a month, or not a month, but we can all get tendies in a month, and all these stocks can go back to their February 16th levels. We want the stimulus, we want the market does. The market wants stimulus, the market wants low interest rates. We want all this stuff. So the fact that, and if you didn't understand why this makes sense, basically, because of that job miss, that is a signaling that the economy sucks ass right now, and we still need help. And the Fed is like, okay, we'll give you that help, right? Because they just, you know how the Fed is. But yeah, if the Fed thinks the economy sucks, they're going to keep helping the markets. So that's why it was actually good for the Nasdaq. That was actually a catalyst for not only high growth, but just all the markets. Right, the S&P did well on Friday too, I believe. Right, how much did it go up? Let's see here. Yeah, it went up. Yeah, man, Nasdaq barely outperformed them, and that's just because people are stupid. And right now, the Nasdaq, it's just people are dumb, man. People are in recovery, in my opinion. Right, people are in recovery stocks. People are buying in at crypto, like. They're selling low, buying high, right? All this crap. That's kind of why the Nasdaq is barely outperforming this stuff. But it's also because, if the market keeps coddling, it's not only going to benefit high growth, it's going to benefit everyone short term, until we have to face the reality that, we are going to recover from COVID sometime, and the economy's going to be back normal, and they're going to have to raise interest rates. So let's see here. Also, let me know, is the audio, do you think the audio is better now than normal streams, or do you think it sucks, or do you think it's like average, or can you not tell? What do you think? Let me know. I need an audio engineer. I need an audio engineer to tell me how to increase the audio quality. I think I've done a good job. Anyways, that's irrelevant kind of. When's earnings report for BNGO? I thought it was this week. Yes, it's this week. It's the 13th, my friends. This Thursday. Please, everybody, please Please set your reminder for the BNGO earnings live stream on Thursday. It's going to be after hours, I believe, or like right when after hours happens. You sound groggy, Brandon. I think that's just the morning voice. My voice is that weird in the morning. But is the actual quality itself, like from the mic, good? That's my question. But thank you, my friend. It's good. Is that Lord of the Rings music? No. Oh, it is. It is. Have I been letting Lord of the Rings music play this whole time? I think I have. Yep, I have. I have. I did not even realize that. That's funny as hell. Yeah, yeah, this is this is one of my I love Lord of the Rings, man. I love it. Was that unintentionally cool? It's okay if you're a nerd. We're all nerds here, my friend, or at least I am. I think it's good. Should we leave it? Should we leave it? I don't feel like we should because I didn't even test this. I don't even know if the volume is right. Oh my gosh, this is too funny. Should we leave it? Should we put the desktop audio up a little bit? Is it good? Let me see how loud that is. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not gonna leave. I feel stupid. I feel dumb. That's unintentional. Okay, all right. There's too many people. Oh my gosh. Okay. But we're going to get ads. We're going to get ads in the video, and then I'm not going to know when to skip it. You're going to have to tell me when. You're going to have to tell me, man. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. We're okay. I can't believe I did that. I left that on accident. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right, Bionino. Let's get back to relevant stuff. Crazy ad text falling. Let's check the futures again. Let me see them if they're changing at all. They're probably right about the same level. Yeah. Oh, Nasdaq is falling a little bit more on the futures. Dow Jones is staying. S&P is not really doing much. Yeah. It's going to be interesting today. And if we look at the Nasdaq here, it's really anyone's game. Like I don't really want to pick a side today in the pre-market. Usually I call out. Did your bulls drop? You got some base popping. I did make some gain. I did put some gain filters on. I don't think that should make a huge difference. I mean, I change the settings of the audio every time because I'm trying to make it perfect, but it's not because I suck and I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, it sounds good. I mean, I think the audio sounds sweet. I think it sounds pretty damn good. It sounds pretty damn sexy if you ask me, but it's probably not. There's probably audio engineers that are like, yeah, you suck, Brandon. Brandon, would you agree MP is in another load up zone? Here's the thing. No, it's not in the load up zone necessarily, but it's still a good. Actually, okay, yes, it is. Yes, it basically is, but it's not super. It's not like. Here's the thing. MP, there's a lot of bears that have actually some legitimate points about its valuation, that its valuation is a little overextended. But from the technical standpoint, yes, it's in a load up zone, basically, I would say so. And I was actually, did I add shares to this? I think I might have added. No, I didn't. Okay, so I thought I was almost adding shares on Friday, and I might do it today if we did more. Like, man, the amount of carnage this thing has got. I was calling it out back here that we were going to go up last week or 2 weeks ago, I think. We were right on that. And now it's, I did take a little bit of profit. I'm not going to lie to you. I used to have a huge position in this. It used to be my biggest position, actually. But now, yeah, now we're bleeding. So, sounds great. Your voice does sound a wee bit deeper. It's because the morning, my voice in the morning is seriously so much deeper. I don't try to do it on purpose. I don't try to be Chris Pratt, Star-Lord in Infinity War when Thor comes on the thing. If anyone got that reference, I'm not trying to be like that. But it's just natural. I'm sorry, boys. But sounds good. Brandon, when will we see BNGO all-time highs? Of course, EJ, of course, my friend. Of course. When will we see BNGO all-time highs? If only I knew the answer to that, man. This is like a question for the Seer and Vikings. Did anyone watch Vikings? Do we have any Vikings fans in here? Do y'all know? Do y'all get any of the references that I say? Probably not. I'm weird. But all-time highs for BNGO. I've said this a couple times, but I'm just going to say the same thing. I have to say the same thing because I can't give you a date, but I will say if the Nasdaq can break out above all-time highs, the markets go great. If the markets do great, right? If the markets do good, not even great. If the markets do good, I think we could see 10, 15 or all-time highs within a few months. I seriously mean that, and I know a lot of people are like, Brandon, You are hyping people up. Stop it. Stop it, Brandon. There's no validity behind your claims. But the truth is the fundamental value is higher than 1569. The total addressable market in the serviceable obtainable market has only increased rapidly. Sales are increasing, adoptions are increasing. We're getting the higher throughput Sapphire. That's going to be way more sales. So that's just me. That's just me. Take out that crystal ball. I need to watch Vikings. Yeah, Vikings is all. I love Vikings. Yes, Vikings BNGO meme in the near future. But here's the thing: no one really watches Vikings though. Like I think Vikings is actually better than Game of Thrones after a long time of studying them both. Oh god, I'm nerding out too much now. But Viking, no one watches Vikings. Like it's not as popular as Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings, right? I can do a Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings or Star Wars meme all the time, right? I do those all the time. Everyone really gets them. Game of the Vikings, you know. Okay, these are the tangents that I get on that are just so random. These are the tangents that make me forget that the market open is going to happen. Also, by the way, tell me whenever we get an ad for this video, because I know we will. Tell me, because I will not know to skip it unless you guys tell me. So you're going to have to deal with some annoying ad audio eventually, most likely. So let's see what everything is doing. Bitcoin. Okay. Oh man, Mara, go down a little more. I want to pounce. I am waiting to pounce. Please. This one's sell-off is crazy to me. It doesn't make sense to me that this stock is only worth $31. It's worth higher than this fundamentally right now, just given the relationship to Bitcoin, right? Typically, the Bitcoin's at all-time highs or near it. This one is at all-time highs or near it. And nowadays, Bitcoin is here, almost all-time highs. Mora is not even close to all-time highs. It's nearly 50% below it. So the miners that these guys are going to install, we are good at distracting you a little. How can I not be distracted when someone is saying Ragnar? I know. Ragnar is the best character of all time. Ragnar is better than Jon Snow. Jon Snow, it sucks compared to Ragnar, man. All right, what do we got? Yes, you are good at distracting me. I'm proving your point, my friend. All right. Well, the market's about to open. We probably won't be able to talk about Vikings after the market's open. So might as well get out of our system now, right? Nuclear energy today, if anyone cares. All right, not enough volume. Look at that, 120 volume in the pre-market. That is sad. So Medica, SENS still down. Man, when is SENS ever going to rebound? Like, I guess so many people that love this stock. Radner loves Ethelston. Yes, it's almost to a gay point at some scenes. Not that gay is bad, not that gayness is bad, right? I'm not saying that, but it's just funny because it's not meant to be, but it almost is. But it's still great. I still love the relationship between those two, Radner and Ethelston. I love it. All right, what do we got? But don't watch. If anyone is gonna watch Vikings after this little rant here, don't watch it after blank character dies. All right, you'll know what I'm talking about whenever he dies, but just stop watching it. It's like Game of Thrones. The later seasons suck ass like every other show. I know it's Trey, right? Everyone says stop watching the later seasons. It's true. Don't fucking do it. Brandon, you're building such a good community on YouTube. Unfortunately, I'm building unintentionally a Vikings and Game of Thrones fandom right now. Seems like. No, I'm just messing, but yeah, I'm trying my best, my friend. I think so. Yeah, I got Microvision, think an acquisition, and then 1-2 month outlook is likely, basically. Okay, all right. So Microvision, yes, it is. I do hold a sizable position in Microvision right now. Yeah, I do think it's likely. I do, but that's kind of a gamble. It's basically a gamble at that point if you're investing just for that. Yes. Oh my gosh, you are literally, yes, it is. Well, no. Actually, sorry. This is the last thing I'm going to say about Vikings. I'm so sorry for people who don't watch Vikings. You need to watch it after this, okay? Because you're missing out. But anyways, really quickly, yes, you are totally right. My friend there, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm going to call you Jay. Yes, but actually that season, watch the rest of that season because Egbert is actually one of my favorite characters. Well, that King of Wessex. You need to watch that part as well. That's legendary. Yeah, well, not legendary, but finish that season. So watch the next like 3 episodes after that, and then cut it off. Just stop it. Just never watch any more than that. It's god awful. Oh god, the new Viking season is so bad. Sorry, all right, I'm done talking about Vikings. I swear to God, I'm done. If I talk about Vikings one more time, stop me. This is stocks. We're doing stocks here. Stocks only go up. I'm gonna sell more stocks to get more BNGO pound here. BNGO, yes, pound here. Just go all in on BNGO, man. No, I'm kidding. I'm not trying to influence you, man. You do you. Is Vikings on Netflix? I live in Norway. Oh, it's on Hulu, my friend. I'm sorry for you. Netflix has Witcher and Shadow and Bone that are like wannabe Vikings and wannabe Lord of the Rings, and they're all right, but they just don't do the job. Anyone watch Witcher or Shadow and Bone by any chance? Probably not. God, I'm on a tangent today about fantasies. I'm sorry. I love fantasies. I love them. I'm not a book guy. I mean, I love books for knowledge, like nonfiction books. But as far as like fantasy stuff, all movies for me. Thank you. I need that. It's 5 minutes till open. How will the little piggies grunt? How the little piggies grunt when they hear how the old boar hold? Oh my gosh, that is awesome. I'm gonna pin that. Because I think you got the little reference here a little bit wrong. Actually, I think you got the lines a little bit wrong, but I get what you were doing, and no one else is gonna understand that. But yeah, I'm pinning that because that's sick. Do you watch anime? No, I do not. I've heard a couple times that it's good. Never even got to the point of looking up how to watch it. Like I don't even know where to watch it. But yeah. I'll tell you what, whatever. This is a stock channel. 4 minutes till open. I'm killing some people. Like the people who are old here or don't watch this stuff is like, oh my God, I'm done with you, Brandon. So I'm going to stop now. What do you think of the day? All right, so this is actually important. Nasdaq day. Usually on the streams here, on these nice streams, I love doing these streams, man. It's so fun. But usually I will give, at least last week, I usually gave a prediction on what is going to happen for the day, right? Okay, I was always saying, okay, Nasdaq is more likely to do this today, right? Today, I don't really have a prediction for you. I don't really have one because there's really nothing. There's really no indication as to what I think it's 50-50 almost. I really do. I think seriously we can go either way. Fundamentally, neglecting the technicals, I think it's more likely that we go up. Just because, I mean, come on. I mean, you guys already know I'm super bullish on the Nasdaq. There's 1,000 reasons that I can go on a tangent for as to why we should already be at all-time highs. But basically, in short, that this is another thing, but it kind of is relating to that. But basically, this sell-off here, totally for no reason. I mean, we broke into all-time highs. We broke fairly past that 14.175 mark. Then we got killed. Why? Why did we go down because of this? For no reason. For Janet Yellen, for what was the other stuff that was causing this to go down? I don't even remember. It was basically just Janet Yellen, right? Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something as to what happened last week for this. But anyways, yeah, I think it's 50-50. And the technicals are 50-50 as well. I mean, look at this, okay? On the 4 hourly, we don't have either. We still are in bearish territory, right? Likely to get rejected, right? We kind of already have. On the 2 hourly, we're looking good. We're looking very good. So we don't have a ton of signs of reversals. I mean, we have a fair amount. Not enough to be, once we get the 4 hour super trend, that's when it's like, okay, that's like one of the most reliable super trends, I would say, or trend measurers, whatever you would call that. So for me, it's basically, we'll see. I hope we go green. I have a little bit of buying power right now, not a ton, but a little bit. So Nasdaq is falling hard pre-market. Yeah, it's not, the futures are not great, but yeah, the futures kind of are a little inaccurate sometimes. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I want to do more trading today, but I can't really sell. I cannot bring myself to sell out of some of these stocks when everything is just so undervalued. So that's a problem of mine. 2 minutes still. Okay, yeah, 2 minutes still. Yeah, I'll just stay on this page. Honestly, when there isn't much to talk about after you've reviewed so much, it's okay to nerd out for a bit for entertainment. Maybe we could vote on it. I am cool with that. I love any more fantasy talk. For me is great. But yeah, 2 minutes warning. Yeah, 2 minutes. Yep. All right. Yep. Also, please tell me. I'm going to tell you guys one line before we go and just chill there for the rest. Tell me whenever we get an ad for this. Also, do you all like the volume on this? You want me to turn it a little bit up or not? Like, what do you want? I can change it and tell me when we get an ad so I can skip it, or else you guys might get one of those 60-minute ads and just that would suck. That would absolutely suck. So don't let that happen. Tell me when we need to skip that. Random cryptos I've never heard are just rocketing. Still a lot of attention there. Yeah. Yeah, there is a tension there. Here's the thing. We've already been over the crypto thing. I'm not going to repeat all, and the market's going to open in 50 seconds, so I'm just going to stay on this page. I'm not even going to put myself into in that position. I'd love to talk about some Star Wars. We talk about Star Wars a lot, my friend. Star Wars probably we talk about the most, honestly, I would say. Yeah. Volume is good for me. Yeah, volume today. Yeah, BioNano's volume is actually looking pretty sweet in the pre-market. We're 200K, doubling Nano Dimension, which Nano Dimension is a good indication for how we're doing on the day, typically, right? Typically, the best indication is obviously the three-month average volume, although that is a little bit inaccurate sometimes. Still, that is really good. All right, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Predictions. Make your last-minute predictions on if we're going to go up or down today from here, from the pre-market levels. Are we going up or down? Let's see. Three things flipped to red. Everything was green earlier. Now we got three. We got half and half. All right, here we go. Here it is. Ooh. Ooh. All right, don't like that. CTXR doing all right. Oh, man, look at that volume. Look at that volume. A lot of selling pressure, looks like, right off the bat. The volume just doubled in a second. Red up. Oh, man. Oh, JMIA. Oh, no, 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 no. JMIA. No, no, no. That's the wrong way, buddy. Other way. Man, this is making me want to buy the dip here. Let's check out BIOLs because I am looking to get an entry point on BIOLs. All right, it's still up right now. I want that to go down. All right, BioNano's holding. Let's check the markets. Let's check them. Yeah, let me just, you know what? Let me just get the 1 minute chart here. This is painful. No, 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 no. This is very painful. We are literally right at the support level. No, no, no. This is not good. If we confirm the breakdown right here, oh no, we're confirming the breakdown. It looks like, oh god, this is painful. I'm so nervous right now. No, 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 no. This could be very bad. We could be heading all the way back down to 13.58 if we confirm the breakdown here, which it's looking like we may very well do. Blood, carnage, and destruction. Yep, BioNano's red. BioNano's red. Red day again. I'm going to sleep. Oh, well, it just flipped red. Now it's back 1% in the green. Yeah, JMIA. Okay, I'm going to have to add on JMIA if it keeps dipping. Holy crap. I'm going to have to add a little bit. This is insane. This makes zero sense. The catalyst, the news coverage has actually been really good on this too. And we still are dipping. This is insane. Absolute insanity. RSI, we're now almost at 30 again. Wow, I'm going to have to add here if we keep going down. BioNano's holding. BioNano's showing some real strength right now. Compared to, I mean, factoring in the Nasdaq, right? Here, let me check. Yeah, let me check the Nasdaq here. God, oh my gosh, yeah, this is a GG. We might. It looks like we are going to probably test that 13.59. Looks like that may be happening. Let me check the 2 hourly, see if we got any of those flips. So yeah, we're still going to be in bullish territory on the 2 hourly. So hope is not over. If we did close the day all the way down here at 13.5, hope is definitely not done as far as, you know, did we get a short-term reversal? But it's just, you know, that this is just stifling the progress. Let's check this stuff here. Oh man, I hate to see this. Hate to see this. Nano Dimension down 2% again. Wow. MP is holding up pretty nicely. Microvision is holding. CTXR is doing well. BIOLs, let me check BIOLs right now. BIOLs is a buy. Oh, we're getting close to that level. Yes, yes, yes. This is the one thing that can save the day. BIOLs, we want BIOLs to dip. Before we buy on BIOLs, we actually wanted to dip a fair amount. We wanted to dip all the way down to 63 cents, or better yet, 62 cents or 61 cents. Now, that's not very likely. You can make the argument for that, but if we do, or if you want to play the breakout, yeah, I'm gonna be trading BIOLs most likely pretty soon. Everything on my watch list is red except Ethereum and CTXR. What app am I using? I'm using Webull, my friend. If you want free stocks with this broker or this app, whatever, desktop application, the link is in the description. Webull free stocks, aka free money, my friend. You will get free money if you deposit there. And obviously access to the best technical analysis platform, in my opinion. Quick plug. Look at BioNano's volume. Absolutely crazy. We are getting a little bit of strength for BioNano and BioNano's price actually right now. Let me see. I'm actually going to set a buy limit right now for 532. Now, don't mistake this. I'm not betting that we're going to see 532. I'm just setting it at the level of support here. Obviously, I hope it's going to be a strong level of support. We've been flipping. We have had clean validations, which I like, but you know, it's we have plenty of false breakdowns all the time. So this is where I'm going to set it right now. Oh wow! Ooh, we just flipped red. Oh, that's painful. That is painful. But yeah, I'm going to set a very small order here. I'm going to set 25 shares. Yeah, I'm going to do 25 shares at 532 right there. Yes, sir. All right, there we go. 532 live trade, live order right there. Is there support? Now we are used to red. Yeah, it's Carnage again, boys. It's Carnage again. Right now, at least, you know, I always say first 10 minutes, first 30 minutes of the market, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Don't use it as a strong indication. Oh my gosh, JMIA. Wow. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. This makes zero sense. This stock is due for a huge bounce. This is an amazing buy right now, in my opinion. And I know it's convenient for me to say that, right? I'm in the stock, but this is crazy. I'm gonna have to set a buy limit here if we keep dipping, man. I am going to set one. I'm definitely going to. Love your transparency. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that. A lot of people don't realize, this is a little arrogant, but they don't realize that no other YouTuber does this. But you know, yeah. So yeah, before I brag too much or whatever, what JMIA call is that? Are you talking about my call option? I'm a little confused, my friend Boomstick. You want to see my call? I can show you my call. My portfolio is bleeding right now, absolutely getting annihilated. Yeah, down 17%. God. Oh man. Yeah, it's oh BioNano. Oh man, this is just straight guarded. This is so painful. This is so painful to watch. Bought 540 BNGO. And let me check Fintel.io real quick. I'm gonna take us off this. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go right here. Really quickly, I'm gonna get on Fintel.io. If we can load here, if my Wi-Fi doesn't go out, which it may at any time, that would be a fun experience. Yeah, man, it's rough right now. It's carnage, boys. It is carnage time in the streets. You have to have that long-term mindset, though, my friends. Do you want to? In hindsight, it's better to sell, but my friends, you never know what's going to happen. And if you're in doubt, don't mistake me here. But if you're in doubt, holding is better than trying to time it, in my opinion. So. Yeah, I mean, look, 558, 414, 550s, 570s. These institutions are not going to let their portfolio, their position here be read that long. I think that's one reason why. Oh my God, JMIA. All right, I'm gonna have to add. Wow, everything is getting. Wow. I did not expect this. I mean, I said it was 50-50 today, and wow. All right, so the Nasdaq is getting close to that level of support here. All right, so it's time. Basically, this signals that it's time to buy whatever stocks are getting killed right now. Basically, that's what the Nasdaq, that's what it's basically signaling us as we get close to a level of support here. This level has acted as a very nice, this is a very strong level of support, I would say. Very clear resistance points and touch points, plenty. Okay, BioNano, my order just got filled for BioNano 532. Wow, all the way down to 532 again. The crazy. All right, so for JMIA here, yeah, let's go ahead and set a buy limit. Let's see where I want to set this. You guys are seeing live trading. All right, but there's no way we're getting down there. It's the balance between getting a position and getting a good entry point, right? All right, so I'm gonna set it for right about here, because I think the Nasdaq is about to bounce, and I obviously know it's just a matter of time before JMIA starts going off again. Because this stock, I mean, don't even get me started on this one. Don't even get me started on this. All right, so I'm gonna do 10 shares here, because I don't have much buying power left, and the Nasdaq bear case scenario could come through still. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set my buy limit order there. Okay, it looks like Mara is down again. Oh, it's too many dips. I don't know what to buy. There's too many. All right, Mara is in a buy zone right now. Everything is in a buy zone right now. Essentially, everything is in a buy zone. Don't have enough buying power to get them all. Wow, 5%. Down 5%. This is making me want to get a small position here. Wow. And I bet Bitcoin's not even bleeding. Yeah, Bitcoin's barely. I mean, Bitcoin in the last 5 minutes is not even going down much. This is just high growth getting destroyed. Yeah, so the Nasdaq, I don't see it really pushing through. I don't see the Nasdaq breaking the level of support it's at right now. And of course, but don't mistake me here, right? With Nasdaq can still go down a couple points here. It can go all the way down to roughly 13.528K and still be in the support level. But you know, once it's in the support level, it's gonna get a bounce most likely, right? Last time we were in this level, we got a huge bounce. Time before that, we broke through pretty nicely here. Clear level rejection, right? And then if you go all the way back, perfect rejection there. So yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty strong level to watch here, and I don't really think we're going to be breaking it. I don't know. We'll see. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to add even more. I'm going to have to add even more on JMIA. I'm going to have to add even more. All right, I'm going to set it right. I'm about to go all in with the rest of my buying power right now. All right. Here, let me go ahead and do right here just to be a little more conservative. My crypto doing better than stonks? Yes, it is. Yes, it is at the moment, but be wary of selling low and buying high. Please, if there's people out there that's like, oh, I'm done with stocks, man, they suck so bad. Crypto is always good, man. No, there's always going to be such a rotation. Remember, last time on March 5th, February 16th to March 5th, the people were saying the same thing. Then we got a bounce, and then those people were gone. All right, selling low and buying high is something that you really don't want to do. You really don't want to do it, my friends. BNGO, you guys are talking about BNGO not having any walls here. It's got a pretty nice wall. Not as good as 400K as we usually have, but it's got a nice 300K wall. From 4.9 up to 524, so it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't think if we see $5 flat again, I'm gonna have to go all in. Like I'm gonna have to sell something else that's not doing too bad. I can't even, because everything is doing horrible. I can't even take losses on something and then move it to something that's doing worse. Really, what's the next support level on BNGO? So basically, we've seen a lot of false breakdowns. So we are technically kind of at a level of support right now, right? Because these indicators, these trend lines here, they are not like exact, precise indicators, at least in the recent past for Bionano. It used to be. When Bionano used to be $15, when the markets were normal, it used to be clean validations, right? Does anyone remember the days where it was easy to predict where to buy and sell, right? I mean, it's still easy to predict where to buy for long term, right? But short term, it's just, you know, do you want to buy at 528? There's the support. You got another support at 512, 100% retracement level. There's supports all over the place for Bionano. Also, we have obviously, we have a ton of, well, not a ton, but we have the bulls obviously have an advantage here in the battle here on the level 2 data, right? We have an advantage at where we're at right now. So yeah, this is an easy buy right now. This is an easy buy. You know, I don't get scared of stuff like this just because I've done the long-term outlook. And if the markets crash, if the Nasdaq doesn't, if we don't have a bull market for the next few months, you know, yeah, it's going to be really bad. But if otherwise, there's no doubt in my mind these stocks are going to do great things. So that's why I'm able to buy the dip so easily, you know. Let me see. Nasdaq is still going down. All right, so now basically right now, this is probably where I would say the Nasdaq is. This is where we are now in the support. So yeah, next few minutes here, next few hours, this is where we're going to be likely to either hopefully get a bounce. Hopefully we can close above this. If not, we've closed below it before. And we've touched all the way down here as a false breakdown, and then we've pushed. So it's just, you know, that's why it's hard, man. In JMIA, Brandon, going to gym, will listen to you while lifting. All right, man. Haha, you can listen to the carnage and listen to our cries and our pain. We can suffer together at least. $5 wall just popped up for me. Yeah, man. Yeah, Jesus. If you guys want to know, besides BNGO, right, what's the next best entry point? What's the next best stock? JMIA. Easy buy. There's nothing I am more bullish on JMIA short term than I am on any other stock that I know of, right? Literally. Let's check BIOL though. Dang it, it's not even at 63 cents, not even that close. All right. Yeah, JMIA is an easy buy. I mean, this is an obvious buy in my opinion, okay? This is more obvious than BNGO actually. That's why I actually added more to JMIA than Bionano, right? Yeah, this stock is easily going to hit. You know, what do you call it? I think Zip Trader gave Zip Trader, another YouTuber. He's like I don't know, he's like one of the big popular ones, right? The big popular YouTuber, right? Whatever. No disrespect to him. I actually really like him. I think he set a price target on JMIA for like $100 end of year. And that was when it was like right here. And of course, he's not gonna admit that, hey, JMIA's looking bad right now, guys. It's in it. I set a $100 price target. We would have to 4x to hit that from now to the end of the year. And of course, that's possible. I don't know if $100 end of year is going to be, I don't know if that is going to happen, but nonetheless, this is an easy buy, man. E-commerce in Africa, it's going to take over. They have a monopoly, and they're just going to get bigger, man. It's the Amazon of Africa. Also, Citron was talking about a buyout potential for them. They're e-commerce, my friend. They're like Amazon. They have an app, they have a website, and you buy stuff. They're Amazon, essentially. They're a makeshift Amazon in Africa, and they have a monopoly on it. The funny thing about JMIA is when Citron Research said they were wrong about JMIA, short and then going full bullish. Now, yeah, it's very funny. And one of their analysts said it was primed for a buyout by Amazon, and that's absolutely true. Why would Amazon not want to buy JMIA and get rid of their number one competition in Africa? You know, Amazon already has a huge market share in the US. They don't have any market share in Africa, right? If they could buy JMIA, they would have everything. Do you know how much revenue that's going to be in a couple of years, or even now, right? I mean, man, it would make sense. It would certainly make sense, but that's not why I'm invested in the stock. I'm not invested in the stock for a buyout, right? No. I'm invested because e-commerce in Africa and their business model, their profit margins, they're going to be making a ton of money. And which at the end of the day, oh my God, it's down 7% now. Oh my gosh, what's going on? What is going on? All right, I'm about to set another. Did my order just get filled? It did. Dude, keep dipping. I'm gonna keep adding. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is painful looking at the portfolio right now. But this is an obvious buy. How much buying power do I have left? I'm about to spend the rest I have on this. Seriously. 22 is the max I can buy. Oh man, I want to buy BIOL as well. There's too many dips right now. I need more money. Oh man, there's too many dips. When you buy the dip, but it keeps on dipping. Don't panic sell. Don't cut your losses, boys. Okay, cut your losses. That's honestly misleading because you're selling at the lowest level high growth has been since basically last year almost. And then you're buying, and then if you're selling high growth stocks at this point, I don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. I mean, yeah, the only way you can be right here. Oh my God, is it down 9%? Oh my God, it's 8% almost. All right, I'm gonna set an order here at 2403. Let me go to hourly. 2403 is where it last bounced. So I'm gonna actually set it for 2404 so I can get it filled for sure if we saw that again. So yeah, I'm gonna do 17 shares here. Yeah, I'm gonna do 17 shares, set the order, set the buy limit order right there. Yep. All right, there we go. Bitcoin. Oh man, Bitcoin. Wow. Yeah, Bitcoin is Mora is in a buy zone right now. Mora is in a buy zone. I wish I could buy this, but here's the thing: this stock right now, this is actually not as good of a buy as JMIA is, and BioNano actually, because this stock is still super overextended about long term. And I don't think they're really overextended right now, but if you look macroscopically, right, like holy crap, you know. And of course, Bitcoin has gone up a ton, but this has gone up even more in the last couple months. So yeah, the other stocks are proportionately, I would say they've dipped a little bit more, and they're due for a bit more of a bounce, I would say. Let's see what the Nasdaq is doing. Still getting killed. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting. Look at the Dow. Look at the Dow all the way up, 0.5% in the green, while the Nasdaq is just getting killed. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. When will it end? This is absolutely insane. I'm getting slapped so hard. My whole portfolio is growth companies. Same, man. I'm a hyper growth guy. I've been getting killed. My portfolio was up 133% on February 16th, and now it's down overall. Now this account that I have is down. So that kind of gives you some perspective. And of course, in hindsight, yes, I would have sold. Yes, blah, blah, yada, yada. Fact is, you just don't know what's going to happen. So people who say, oh, you should have sold, it was easy to sell. That's all hindsight, man. That's all you coming from the future. That at the end of the day, you don't know what's going to happen. You just have to put yourself in the most auspicious position possible. And for me, I feel I'm in the most auspicious position possible for the next few months, next few weeks, even the next few days, honestly. The only thing that could screw us over is, catalysts that send the market into bear market. That, in my mind, and the CEO getting shot in the head, right? Those are the only things realistically. And CEO is not even realistic, right? Except Robbie Smith, he's been saying he's going to shoot the BNGO CEO, basically, right? He says we're going to see $3 in 11 days, right? No. But yeah, that's kind of a nice little rant for you. Yeah, UVXY is still down. Interesting. UVXY is still down. Let's check BIOL, see if we're in a buy zone yet. No, not even close. Not even close. Myers holding up. See, this is why I love Myers. It literally does not care what the market is doing. It doesn't have enough volume to. It just does it does its own thing, man. Did Nasdaq break support or holding? No, it's in it right now. Yeah, no, I would definitely be covering it if it was. It's holding in it right now. It's not. Oh, it's actually not even in it. It's actually bouncing above it right now. So, yeah, we've got a strong support here. This is one of many reasons why I'm not really freaking out. You know, I mean, I'm buying the dip like a madman right now. So yeah, I'm not freaking out. I'm not freaking out whatsoever. We still have the 2-hourly flip. We still have the 2-hourly bullish reversal signs. You know, it's entirely possible that we are just coming down here for a quick cool down, or the market's just being dumb, which is what I think it is. And then we start setting higher highs and higher lows and start breaking out, and then get the 4-hourly flip, get the daily flip, and then set all-time highs in a couple weeks. That's entirely possible. This is 100% possible. I would say, honestly, I would say that's more likely than the other option, which is head down for a retest of this ascending level and test if the bears are going to take control of the bulls, which I don't think that realistically can happen. It can happen if we get crazy inflation, like crazy inflation, or you know, something crazy. You know, it would take something crazy to make that happen. You know, I don't. That's the one thing where it's like, you know, you can make a ton of different arguments for the bear bull market, you know, for a bear bull market in the next few months or years even. I mean, maybe not years, but yeah, I don't think a bear market's going to happen next few weeks, next few months. I don't think so. And even this whole year, you know, even the whole year, I overall think we're going to be in an overall rocky, rough uptrend. I do think that is going to happen. Oh my God, JMIA. 9%. All right. Here we go. I'm just going to add the rest that I have here because this is just too good. Let me just move this up a little bit real quick. Come on, Phil. This is crazy. I mean, I'm loading. I am. Let me get the rest of my buying power in. I'm in. If it dips below this, great. I don't think it's going to, but it could. I will hold and reap the rewards later if we keep dipping in this. But this is crazy. Let's see the 4-hourly. See how good we're looking. Okay, this is what I mean. We're literally almost at that 4-hourly band. It's just we're not gonna dip below that, right? 23.70.78. That's the lowest we can realistically go on the daily. On the daily, we've got some room to drop, but that's why you look at multiple time frames. Because obviously, if you were just looking at the daily, you would have missed. You would have missed this dip. You would have missed. You would have missed this one. You would have missed this one, right? So you gotta look at multiple indicators. And at the end of the day, guys, technicals are great, and I love the technicals. You guys know I trade based on the technicals a lot, but at the end of the day, fundamentals, the company itself, that is what should determine really most of your investing decisions, I think. And the fact is, e-commerce in Africa, you guys already heard the spiel, right? It's going to take over. And the other fact is, I have not even said, is that this sell-off is literally just because this is a high growth stock. And yes, it was a little bit overextended. Sure, it was a little overextended. Not more than 50% overextended. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's not like we just went up for nothing. It's not like we're just going up because it's hype. No, people are realizing that Africa and Africa is JMIA's, you know. The e-commerce, it's not like e-commerce is just gonna die off or something. It has a ton of market left to be. Oh my God, it's going down for another retest maybe. Wow. My other order just got filled. Wow. Let's check that order book. No one is really loading. There's not really any. Look at that. I mean, there's more sell. There's more sell limits. By the way, everyone, tell me when we get an ad on this, if ever, because I don't want to leave y'all hanging there. JMIA earnings tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I did not even know that. Is it really? Not all growth is the same. Citron. Yeah, this news is awesome right here. Look at this. Look at this, man. Citron researcher, they think JMIA is let's see, where can I find it here? Cited as a catalyst for the stock moving forward, right? Accelerated shift toward e-commerce due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Not even necessarily COVID. E-commerce is just smarter than going to a store. You have to think about this stuff logically. Yeah, where is that though? I don't see it. Let me see here. Let me look up on Earnings Whisper. Yeah, I did not even know that, but their earnings are typically good. I'm very bullish on their earnings. Okay, here you go. So May 11th. Yes, you are right. Okay, so yeah, 42 million, 45 cents consensus for EPS. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't think earnings even help nowadays. Well, I think You can make the argument that earnings just, if you have good earnings, they're just going to go down. I actually think that's because, and there was an SEC report there that I wish I had it pulled up here, but it basically said that hedges are super over leveraged and they're like super heavy risk, right? What I think has been happening, and actually Kevin actually agrees with me on this. He actually thinks that what hedges have been doing is they've been shorting stocks after earnings, after they spike up a little bit. They've just been shorting the crap out of them, and then everyone takes profit, and then it's that panic sell domino effect that they just push them down, and they are not covering it. They think it can go lower. Nasdaq tumbling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are probably right in the heart of our support now. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we're basically halfway in the support right now. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see. We'll see. Please know what you're doing if you're in the markets. Please know it's dangerous out there, boys. It is dangerous in the market right now. And man, it feels like we've been covering this. Usually the streams go by really fast for me. Now today just sucks so bad. It's like, it's like, this is just painful to watch. I just want to go, these are the days that you just go and watch Star Wars for like 2 hours, and just forget about, just turn your phone off, after you put your buy limit orders in. If you're a bull like me or whatever. Good entry on Zome, 75 cents. Let me check Zome. This is when I want. I always love to catch Zome when it's down. All right, so yeah, it's at 80 cents right now. This is crazy. Yeah, this is a buy zone. If you see 73 cents, 73 cents, I don't know if you're going to see that again. But if you see, yeah, you're in the support level right now. So this is a fine swing trade entry point right now, actually. If the Nasdaq goes up, you're going to get a huge bounce from Zome Medica. 100%. Yeah. Yep. At least that's what I think. And obviously Zomedica is kind of similar to Jumia, but not as much, right? I like Jumia's fundamentals much better than Zome's, right? And I mean that proportionally to their value, right? It doesn't take a genius to figure out, oh, Jumia's profitable, Zome's not, anyways, I'm not as bullish on Zome as I am some other stocks, but still it is very it's in an auspicious buy zone right now. Yeah. BNGO breaks 525 squeeze play. What do you mean, like buying in for a short squeeze play add that potential? Which app are you using? The graphs functionality looks way more detailed than what I have. So I am using Webull, my friends. If you actually click on the description, and this is a quick plug. I'm going to do a quick plug for y'all because this is the second time I've got this question. All right, real quick. If you go to my video here, right? We just click on the video here. Okay, video we have right now, right? If you click on the description, you got Webull free stocks. That is what I'm using. You will get free money and access to the same broker I'm using for $0. Actually, you get paid for using that. So yeah, I want everyone to go use this. If you're not already using Webull, open your second brokerage account if you want to do it. If not, whatever. But yeah, that is what I'm using. All right. Jumia's holding down there. BioNano is king killed still. Oh my God. Oh, MP is getting crushed. Man, this is crazy. Do you think BlackRock could be shorting BNGO? Well, this is what I talked about here. Let me pull up. Yeah, I already have it pulled up. So basically, this is what I talked about in the initial stream that I did, that I covered BlackRock, the institutional investment here. So basically, yeah, they added 3 million, but the thing is, they added a ton of 13F sort of filings came out on the 7th. Excuse me, and a lot of, they did it for a lot of stocks. So there's really, and basically what this means, a lot of institutions will wait till the last date possible to let everyone know what they're doing for obvious reasons. And I wouldn't say there's a necessarily high chance, but there is a legitimate chance, a decent chance that this investment, that they've already sold out some of their shares, if not all of them. There is a chance of that. Now, of course, I think they're dumb to do that. I think it's more auspicious if you just stay in BNGO, as one of these days we're going to go up, and everyone that is hating like, oh, Brandon, you've been holding so long, when are you going to cut your losses? One of these days I'm going to be proved right, I think. I can be wrong, but I'm extremely confident that one of these days BioNano is going to go just boom. I don't know if there's going to be a reason for it. I don't know if it's going to be the catalyst. I don't know if it's going to be Sapphire 2.0 or earnings. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think, but anyways, that's a little bit of a rant. There's a chance that these guys already sold out. There is a chance, but typically, the other argument, that right, the bullish argument, is that these institutions don't sell. They don't do quick trades like we do typically. They hold. They want actual returns. They don't want 20%. They don't want 10%. They want hundreds of percentages, and they want to hold for a long time. Sometimes, right? Every institution, ARK does day trades, right? Plenty of institutions do day trades, but it's not there's not a strong proclivity for that for institutions, I would say. At least I think. So yeah, that's that. Oh my gosh, how low can JMIA go? Nasdaq is bouncing finally. Yeah, we did a little bit of a bounce here, so that's good to see. Yeah, this is just absolute death. Oh my gosh, Bitcoin, Mara all the way down there, man. I don't know what there's too many. I wish I had more money in this account, man. God, there's so many buy points right now. Minus 18 on BNGO, 17 on NEO, 18% on pounds. The pain is so real right now. The pain is so real. Yeah, everyone can relate. At least we're suffering together, right? But yeah, it's absolutely painful. Please know what you're doing if you're going to hold through this. If you're going to cut your losses right now, obviously I think that's retarded. But if that's what your risk tolerance, if you can't handle the stress, if the market is not a place for you, you know, that's fine. Give up. That's great. If that's the right decision for you, go to crypto. Go buy high there. Right. That's fine if you want to do that. Just know that I'm telling you that's not auspicious right now for a reason. You know, I think you come back in a little bit here and you're gonna wish you listened to me, but we'll see. We will see, my friend. Total 8K loss. Deposit more. Yeah, this is the time to buy the dip. In my opinion. BNGO will move up Tuesday, Thursday. At this point, I just don't think it's at this point, it's like these stocks cannot go any lower. And if they do, it's just not, it does not make sense fundamentally, right? At this point, the high growth sell-off is just literally, it does not make sense. It does not make sense. Like, you cannot make the argument coherently that they have been so overextended and overhyped, like at February 16th levels, and that we deserve to dip this much. No, you cannot coherently make this case. These companies did not rise for no reason. These companies have great business models. They're going to do great things. The future and potential of these companies is very bright. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that BioNano is going to do great things. Or, well, that might be a little bit too strong, but they have a high chance of doing great things in the future, right? JMIA, same thing. Microvision, MP, man, God, man. This one is holding up well today, but not really, because it didn't go green. It went down on Friday when everything else was up. This thing has been killed more than anyone else, actually. This one is worse right now than what it was doing on March 5th, right? It was not even doing bad on March 5th. Now it's doing even worse. So that kind of gives you some perspective. It's not a loss until you sell, holding strong, buying more today and tomorrow ahead of the earnings report. Yes, man. I think earnings. I think you guys already heard my thoughts on earnings, and I'm going to give you my projections pretty soon, sometime. But I think there's a high chance that we do well. And is that going to mean where we push up 5, 10, 15%, and then shorts and hedges? Boom, that's when they start their shorting. And when we go red the next day, right after a revenue beat like last quarter, that's what happened. We went 6%, 15%, 10% of the green, and then the hedges came in, shorted the hell out of it. We went red the next day after a revenue beat. So BNGO gets shot and drowned and downed. Yeah, we are down but not out. Yeah. This is, I'll tell you what, this makes for a hell of a good story a year from now or a month from now, whenever BNGO is back in the green, you know. But please, yeah, for me it's obvious what I'm gonna do. For you, I know there's people watching out there right now that are debating, you know, is it time? Is Brandon wrong? Were we wrong about BioNano? People are asking in the back of our heads. That's what everyone's asking ourselves when we see our stocks going down. It's just human nature to think, and was I right about this? Is this a smart idea? And what you have to do is you have to ask yourself why you're invested in the company. For me, it's easy. For me, I see this every day. So, but not everyone has this, right? Not everyone has watched this video or read the document or done any of their research. So this is why I think a lot of people don't know what the hell they're doing, right? They just don't put the time in, which is okay. Or they put the time in and they don't do it right? They just, you know, they half-ass it or whatever, right? This is why I'm invested in the company, and it's pretty easy for me to do that. But I know a lot of people are asking themselves that question, and I recommend you go watch that video. And of course, that pumps my channel unintentionally. Yes, it does, but not even necessarily that. Just go do some research on the company. Go learn about optical genome mapping, how structural variant detection works. Right? It's the standard of karyotyping, the standard of care for cancer and leukemia and other stuff, structural variation. It's karyotyping right now. That market alone, we never even talk about that. That market is going to be penetrated by the sapphire. It's going to be. It's just inevitable. And the inevitable. I mean, did you guys see the insider ownership video that I did on BioNano here? Literally, what was it here? So right here, not insider ownership, but the here. What is it? Let me find it here real quick. What was it? Applications. So, okay, yeah. So here it is, I think. Yeah. So right here, let me go ahead and go full screen right here, so I can actually make it nice for you. So basically, if I zoom in here, hold on a sec, I did the wrong thing. Okay, not working. All right, never mind. Anyways, I'll just use the old-fashioned way. Anyways, basically, Eric here, according to him, it's harder for us to quantify it specifically because some of the applications have not even been developed when talking about the total addressable market, right? He thinks the low single-digit billion-dollar number, which is 3 to 3.5 billion, he thinks that is low specifically because some of the applications have not even been developed. Others are still in the coming. Basically, ape language, right? What that means objectively is that there are markets and products that BioNano and innovations for their products that are coming that have not even been developed. And for that fact, the total addressable market is low conservatively as what it is today, right? So basically that just tells you, according to Eric, according to CEO, right? He can be wrong, he could be lying, he could be being biased, right? Whatever, make your argument. But according to CEO, there are products and innovations that have not even been developed, that are still on the come, and they are going to increase the total addressable market of BioNano by a lot, right? It's substantially larger. I mean, this is a quote. This is a direct quote, right? And if you want to know my sources, they're in there. Also, if you just go ahead and copy and paste all this, and then look it up on Google, the article will come up, right? So it's very easy. It's very easy to see why I'm so bullish on BioNano, right? It's very easy to see why I'm holding through this carnage, right? So yeah, let's check the Nasdaq. Oh my God, still down. Wow. Yeah, let's see. We're getting closer to the end of that support. It's getting more scary. Boys. We're getting close to the end of that support. Oh, man. But at the end of the day, but at the same time, it's like, well, are we just going to have a false breakdown, a quick wick down here, then test that, and then just rock it back up and go green the next 2 days? It's like, well, I don't know. We'll see. Man. So they want those $5 limit stops. Live feed cuts a lot right now. What do you mean? Talk to me about that. Is there something wrong with the audio? Is my Wi-Fi fucking up? What's going on? Is everything all right? You're worrying me. A lot right now, my friend. Tell me. I can't answer anything else until you tell me. I think it's okay. It's looking all right on my other computer here that's about to die. The sucky ass computer that can't even do anything. Receiving loud and clear from Denmark. Okay, thank you. All right, that really worried me. All right, thank you all. I'm glad. Okay, so back to it. Sorry. All right, what were we talking about? All right, how much bleeding do you expect? That's a good question. I don't know exactly how much bleeding to expect. I don't know. If I knew exactly, I would be a millionaire. But I think you guys already know, I think it's likely that we go up from here. This is what I say every time, because it's just fundamentally the Nasdaq. You guys already know how I feel about the Nasdaq. This sell-off that we've had is not, there's no reason. The market is irrational, yes, but we've actually had good news, right? The job report is actually good news for the markets, and especially for the high growth sector. And what does the markets do? They give us 1 day of green, and then we just go down more than the previous day's low, right? It's like, what the hell? So it doesn't make sense what we're doing right now. We are due for a bounce. The Nasdaq is due for a bounce. Nasdaq should be at all-time highs right now, honestly. And the stocks here, oh my God, don't even get me started on the stock. I mean, you guys already know how I feel about the stock. So Brandon gets more scared about audio issues than when BNGO goes down. That's honestly true. That is true, and I'll tell you why that's true. That's funny as hell. That is very funny, but it's true as well at the same time, because I'm not worried. I mean, through all that we've been through together, I feel like a lot of you think the same way as I do. When BioNano goes down, it's just straight up a buying opportunity. Nothing is fundamentally changed about the company. People are just freaking out because they don't do their due diligence. I mean, that's, at the end of the day, it's trite. It's what everybody said. That's right. It's short-term noise, right? Blah, blah, yeah. We've been going down every day, Brandon. Really, do you still believe in the company? Well, yes, I do, because there's nothing to make me believe that it's not the same as it was, if not better, because of the news, than it was at 1569, except going red every day. You know, the stocks movement essentially is just what people say, what people think they're worth. And most of the people trading BioNano don't know what the hell they're doing, right? The retail, I mean, the flow is what, 80%, 70% retail investors. So That's why. That's kind of why I get more scared about audio issues than BNGO going down. That is very true. That's honestly true. That's true because I know BioNano is going to do great things long term. You know, I'm just gonna, you know what? Screw the disclaimers. I know it's going to do well long term. I'm just going to say that if BioNano gets delisted, my channel is done. Like literally, if BioNano goes to the hell and BioNano never bounces, the channel is done. Let's just be honest here. Everyone here will hate me. Will hate my guts if BioNano fails. And I knew that risk. I knew the risks coming in. I knew the risks of doing a YouTube channel, and saying BioNano is going to do great things long term. If it doesn't, it's a GG. Everything is done. All my dreams and hopes for the channel, it's done. It's done. I understand that risk, and I'm okay with saying that I'm okay with that because I've done the research and I fully believe it. So there's a nice tangent for you. Totally agree. This is a fire sale. Bye. Yes, absolutely. Once inflation hits, we will be fucked because we don't know. Yeah, there's several different stances on inflation. I have not even done a ton of digging on the inflation thing, but I will say this. Inflation for Bitcoin is kind of already priced in. Bitcoin wants, and all the Bitcoin plays kind of want inflation. And also the inflation thing, I think a lot of people know that inflation is going to increase a little bit at least, and they already, and guess what guys, the market prices in future events, and I think a lot of it is going to be priced in unless, we talked about this earlier, we get crazy inflation, like a Great Depression level inflation, which is, you know, I mean, yeah, they've printed a hell of a lot of money, and I don't necessarily agree with what they're doing as far as economic wise, right, economics, but you know, I don't know if it's going to be enough to sink the markets into a bear market, right? I don't know about that, but we'll see. Anything can happen, man. I'm what do you call it? I'm dealing with the ramifications. I'm putting, my risk is there. So yeah. Oh boy, wow, we got 1,000 comments in here. Robbie here is back. Let me go back here. Okay. You know, I'm not even gonna deal with Robbie today. I'm not even doing it. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, my setup is so newbie. My computer over here is about to fucking break. All right, are we getting set up for a melt up coming soon? According to financial experts Matt, McCall, and Steve. I don't know who the hell those people are. Here's the thing, man. If you're gonna sell at this point, I'm just a broken record. I've been saying this whole thing at the same time, the same thing the whole time. So, you know, I don't think it's smart to sell low and buy high, man, or sell low and hold, right? Because you're just gonna miss out of the more likely bounce from here, right? I mean, look at JMIA right now. God, I mean, it's such an auspicious buy right now, man. Such an auspicious buy right now. So, do what you want, man. If the markets are not for you, yeah, I don't think we're necessarily set up for a melt up. No, you guys I think the Nasdaq should be it's fundamentally much higher than what it is now. That's a fact. So. Yeah, Janet Yellen walked back her comments. The jobs report literally confirms the fact that we are going to have the Fed coddling us and holding our hands for the foreseeable future, right? Until jobs consistently get better, which the jobs really haven't. If you look at the charts, the jobs really haven't made much ground as for in terms of getting back to pre-COVID levels. They really haven't. So we've got a long way to go, and there's a case to be made that we're going to be, you know, there's a case to be made that we're going to have the Fed helping us out and, you know, pumping the markets, what's the word, unnaturally pumping the markets for a while, because that's when are the jobs going to get back to pre-COVID levels. You know, you make the argument that it's going to be a couple months. You know, you can make the argument for even longer. So it looks like we are finally seeing a bit of a very aggressive bounce. Finally, I'm guessing the Nasdaq. Yeah, see, this is, yeah. So the Nasdaq is bouncing right now. Let's check the. Let me check the 1 minute chart here. So yeah, this is. Let's see here. Let's check the indicators. Let's do a little TA. So on the 1 minute, we did just get that bullish flip. So I would not be surprised if this bounce continues a little bit more. At least we will see. These cycles, I guess market cycle, people going to commodities, these cycles are getting quicker and quicker. Here's the thing, if you're going to get out of stocks and get out of the market, you have to be an inexperienced trader or just be done with stocks, which is fine. But the people who are really, the whales, let me tell you something, guys, the whales and the people who control the markets, they see this stuff. They see that stocks are super low, and specifically high growth side. They see that their value is very low, and they see everything else that is doing better. Why would you sell the stuff that's doing worse right now and go buy high, right? You're literally selling low and buying high. I mean, literally, it does not make sense to get worse. It does not make sense for a midterm outlook of going down to hell from where we are now, where we're at now, in my opinion. So that's just me. Wow, the first red candle we get, everything starts shitting itself. So funny. So funny. All right. All right, we got 1,000 comments that I have not been able to get to here. Brandon, do you own PLTR? I assume yes. No, I do not, my friend. I do not own PLTR. What's my conviction on it? No, I don't own PLTR, my friend. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you there. These are my positions right here, my friend. I show you my portfolio every day. These are all my positions. Getting absolutely annihilated. Getting killed right now. Great Depression 2.0 right here. 1930s all over again. The reason is simple. People getting money from staying at home. Yes, that is actually, well, okay, I shouldn't say yes. I agree so hard. So aggressively with that, but yes, that is totally right, my friend, in my opinion. You'll need to take a step back and reevaluate yourself and BNGO. Oh God, Robbie, I've had it, dude. I've kind of had it with the mindless hate, which that's not even that bad. Robbie's made much worse comments than that, but over the weekend I had one person that went like a 13 comment thread back and forth with me and just kept mindlessly hating. I try to do my normal. You guys know I try to be really respectful and fair and try to get the negative feedback, the improvement suggestions. Just never got anything. So I'm kind of fed up with all the when BIOL goes down, the hate increases. Everyone hates me. When BIOL goes down, everyone in the back of their head doubts me, and not just me, themselves and their investment. It's just inherent. It's human nature, man. And I've said this before. If BIOL goes to hell, channel goes to hell. I lose all the success. If you want to call it, if you can call it a success, the YouTube channel success. If you can call it success, I lose everything. So I'm in it, man. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I mean, I'm in it to win. I'm in it to lose as well. I'm all in, basically. The channel's hopes is resting on BIOL's success, literally. Anyways, how did I even get there? What was the question I answered? God. The only reason to sell low is to buy dip for another stock that has more potential for rebound. Exactly. Yes, that's a very articulate way to word it. I kind of have trouble wording it that way sometimes. Yeah. The only reason to sell right now at the high growth lows is if that stock has proportionally been hit less than another stock that you're going to go load the dip on. For example, if you wanted to sell Microvision right now and buy JMIA, right? That would not be a horrible decision potentially, right? All right. I'm just trying to warn you all. I'm not trolling. All right, Robbie. I really love that you're trying to be a little bit respectful today. I really like that. So I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt here. Please tell me why you think we're gonna go lower. I'm not trying to disparage you. I'm not trying to show contempt. I'm just trying to ask you legitimately, for all the bears here, please tell me why we are going to go lower. Don't tell me you just know. You're just Gandalf and you just know everything. You're Saruman. You're looking at the Palantir in Lord and the Two Towers or the Fellowship of the Ring. Sorry. Don't tell me that. Tell me your reasoning as to why you think it's going lower. Please, I will listen to you and have a legitimate discussion with you. If you bring up fair points, I can find common ground with you, my friend. I think I'm a very fair person when it comes to disagreements. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when everyone is fearful. Yes, this is the time to get greedy. This is fear. This is the time in the markets where everyone is fearful. Everyone's freaking out. Everyone's going batshit crazy. Get greedy, according to Warren Buffett, not me. Take it from him, not me, man. Let me get on your stream and talk my point, then set up a Zoom or voice. My friend, I'm not going to let you talk to all my fan base just to give you a point that I don't even know if you have. Just give me a snippet. I'm not going to do that, my friend. No one wants to hear you talk respectfully, right? Also, I don't work well with others. Also, that would be a pain in the ass. Also, we have great things coming, great things setting up here. But please, just give me a snippet. Give me a little sneak peek of your bearish synthesis midterm. Like, I don't, BIOL to 3 in 11 days, that's your call. That's not mine. Give me a reason why you're telling me this. Like, we don't, like, yeah, you've been lucky so far in your little call. Oh, we're going to go to hell, right? You suck, Brandon. You don't know what they're talking about. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit pissed off right now. Sorry, I get pissed off sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect, man. I get pissed off, absolutely. Microvision is really pushing right now, by the way. All right, what were we talking about? Yeah, but Robbie, give me a snippet. Why are you? But just give me one sentence. Just give me one reason why you're bearish. Like, do you think we're overextended? Do you think the potential is not there? Did you do the research on the company and you think long read sequencing innovation? Do you think the learning curve there is like halfway? Do you think long read sequencing is halfway on the learning curve? Like what the hell? What do you think? Why? I don't see any reason. There is no reason fundamentally to sell now. There's no reason. This is why I'm so confident, man. Because I think it through and I do the damn research. I actually give my reasoning when other, how would you guys feel if I was just saying, no, we're going to go up from here. We're going up. I know it. I'm giving you my reasoning. I'm just trying to give you the facts and some of my, some of my opinions, giving you guys the information to make your decisions, He doesn't have a snake. Brandon, don't waste your time. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of, I don't really like that thinking. Just, ignore the haters completely. But that's another tangent for another time. That's pretty irrelevant. But yeah, at this point, if he's not going to respond to that, that I'm being as fair as I can be to Robbie Smith there. So, but Robbie, thank you for being a little bit respectful today. The other few days you've just been total fucking mindless hate. Just taking orders from your caveman. Psychology, right? Just you suck ass, or whatever the hell you're talking about. So I do appreciate that, my friend. I do appreciate that today. But please feel free to give me that synthesis. Anyways, I saw him on other YouTube channels making same remarks about other stocks. Ooh, that's a big claim, Christian. You better be telling the truth there, I hope. But if that is true, yeah, that basically nullifies anything that Robbie says. If that is true, I'm not trying to single Robbie out, but at this point he's kind of done it to himself, to be fair. So I don't really think that would be necessarily bad to single him out, because at this point he's been very disrespectful. Triple bottom for BNGO. Is it a triple bottom? Yeah, okay, so you're talking about oh, well, here's the thing. We have that one doesn't really count because that's the March 5th flash crash wick. But as far as this, yeah, I see what you mean with the triple bottom. Yes, but typically triple bottoms are not really, one, this close together. The two bottoms are, a little more spaced out, something like this, and then you go. But yeah, potentially, my friend. So yeah, everything is bouncing right now, pretty hard right now. Yeah, Microvision is doing very well. Jumia went from being 10%, 11% down, now 7%. Yeah, it looks like literally everything is bouncing with the markets right now. We'll see if it's a dead cat bounce or if it's actually going to be legit. I've always been respectful, maybe called you all stubborn, but that's a fact. Robbie, haven't you said, I'm pretty sure you said, I'm pretty sure you've just been insulting me before. I'm 99% sure I remember you. I don't remember the exact quote because I don't think of you that fucking much. I'm not gay like that. No, nothing wrong with being gay, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you've been very disrespectful, especially. Yeah, so no, I'm not giving you. I think you were just lying at that point. NHS adopted some Sapphire a few days ago. They adopted BNGO on just a tiny part of their system. NHS is the biggest medical system in Europe, as far as I know. Yes, two large laboratories in the UK system. NHS. They did make commitments to buy. And remember, a Sapphire is $150,000, right? Around that for a whole kit for everything you need for the Sapphire. So that is going to make $150,000. That's going to make a difference in the revenue, my friends, and also the Africa adoption. And that's just one lab right there. That's just one. There were two labs that made commitments, and then Microvision. Isn't that a nice site? Flipping green just for a second. That's a nice little site. Also, by the way, for the audio, actually, I think I already determined this. Yeah, never mind. I was going to ask you. Okay, never mind. All right. See UVXY. UVXY is going down a lot. Dow Jones is not really moving. Dow Jones just is like, screw you to the Nasdaq. Dow Jones literally does not care about what the Nasdaq does. A little bit of profit taking on Microvision. 150K per kit is so affordable for 95% of the countries, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely, the Sapphire is definitely a there's definitely a certain demographic that you have to target and niche or institution that you have to target for the thing, because it's 150K. So would you buy Jumia at 24.5? Yes, I would. Jumia is a buy at 26 and 30, my friend. Long term, it's man. I think Jumia is due for like a 30% pounce like in the next few months, easily, in my opinion, right? I could be wrong. I'd be wrong. Please don't make your investment decisions off me, guys. I know at this point in the channel, I've made so many bullish claims on BNGO that if BNGO goes to $3 or whatever, gets delisted, I'm done. I'm going to burn in a horrible way. It's going to be awful. But at the same time, I want you guys to realize, please do your own research. I know you guys know this. And the disclaimers don't work. People still listen to you regardless of how many disclaimers you give. Some people are just, they just don't do their own research, right? That's fine. I know the risk. I knew the risk when I started the channel, but please don't blame me entirely. If Binance gets delisted, yes, I'm going to take the blame fully, right? If that happens, I don't think that's going to happen. But if we did, right, I'm going to be honest and say I was completely wrong. But But please don't be like, Brandon, I invested all my life savings because of you. You were a horrible person. Don't, please. I don't think that's fair. Anyways, y'all are, and most of you, like 95% of you, I feel like are experienced traders, respectable, I don't know, competent, intelligent investors. Then there's the other 5% that's like all over the place. Robbie, BNGO looking like it's holding on. What do you think about that? Man, I want to sell Coinbase so bad to concentrate into 4 stocks. Yes, dude, selling stuff at high levels, buying in other stuff that's undervalued, right? You're essentially, what you're doing, you're saying that you don't think this stuff can go up as high as quickly as this stuff, which is totally true. I mean, are you kidding me? It doesn't take a genius to figure out that JMIA is more undervalued than Mora or Bitcoin or Dogecoin. It does not take a genius. It's just a fact. It's a fact at this point. I mean, come on. Speaking of Carnage, have you seen the new Venom trailer? Really? Venom? I didn't even watch the new Venom, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the old Spider-Mans, the good ones, not the crap Tom Holland one, not those crappy ones. The old ones with what's his name? I don't even remember the guy's name, but the Spider-Man dude. Those ones were. Venom was cool in that, but the new Venom, I don't know, man. All movies suck nowadays. All the good movies are from the early 2000s. Not all of them, but most of them. Hacksaw Ridge, Jesus. Hacksaw Ridge is the most impressive new movie that I've seen ever. Best war movie of all time, better than Saving Private Ryan. Anyways, that's so irrelevant. God, you just ask me one question about any sort of movie ever, and I just go on a tangent. Like, I can't even stop at this point. If you guys are going to ask anything about movies, just know what you're getting yourself into. Know that you're screwing over like everyone else for like 30 seconds at least. All right, so everything is kind of bleeding right now. Dead cat bounce, maybe. Can't wait to see BNGO in 2-3 years, $1 million maker right there. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the day that BioNano is just, I can't, if I could fast forward in time, maybe I would. Like, I don't want to, I save it every moment of time, right? You try it, yada, yada, blah, blah, yada, yada. But I cannot wait to be able to tell all the haters, like Robbie Smith, all of them. And I hate that word haters, but all the naysayers, all the bears, that they were just totally retarded. That's going to be the happiest day. This is going to be a very happy day. Experienced traders, I just started. Oh, well, honestly, if you've been in the last few months, if you've been in the markets only for like a couple months and you started on like February 16th, yes, you are new, but you've still been through a hell of a lot. So, I don't know. BNGO is going to pay for my retirement, lol. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think it will. Who knows? See, this is why if BioNano gets delisted, the channel is done, right? I'm going to get perpetual people just, follow me around saying, Brandon, you were wrong on BNGO. I'm so bold, right? I mean, come on. I understand that if BioNano does horrible, I'm done. I understand. I'm going to stop talking about that. But yeah, that's not going to happen in my opinion. Less than a 1% chance for me. In my mind, Ocugen, what? Did we just get news or something? This thing just flipped green with the Nasdaq going red? Are you kidding? This must have been news. You have to be kidding me. What? Oh, my friend, no, you did not have to do that. My friend, you did not have to. I have no idea how much money that is in USD, but because I do not understand currency whatsoever. But thank you so much. Little donation to boost your equipment budget for lights and camera. Fellow Bionanians, we will not see growth until July or August. Until then, we are in buying zone. We should slowly build our positions. Until then, you buy, you hold. End of year, we will be triple digits. Oh man, that is awesome. That is a great message. That is a great one. I don't know if I necessarily agree with the July-August thing, but that is certainly possible. And I totally agree with everything else. And also, by the way, I want to do a quick little plug real quick. This is kind of a plug, but it's very relevant. So basically, I know I am sorry for the ads, and lately there's been more ads in the videos. I never do them during the video, but I do before and after typically. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna be honest with you, all right? The damn cameras are like fucking like at least a couple $100 if I wanted to get a decent one. And the good ones that everyone is recommending, the DSLR crap, it's like $1,000. I think it's more than $1,000. Most of them. And yeah, I'm not one to spend. I'm like a super cheapskate. So yeah, that's where the money is going. I'm sorry. I know I can't really justify that for y'all. Y'all don't give a fuck about the ads, right? Just go get it. Go get a loan or something. But that is where the money is going. I promise you. There's zero money that I make from YouTube that goes to my pocket or anything besides the equipment, right? Literally. So yeah. Anyway, that's I'm sorry. Bad stocks. So thank you so much for that. It was amazing, man. That was really amazing. Thank you so much. To distract ourselves from the carnage and bleeding. Praying it doesn't go below 5, wishing it does so I can buy more low. Yeah, it's like half of me wants us to bounce right now, and then the other half wants us to go down just so I can, sell some other stuff to load more on BNGO. But at the same time, it's like, well, I'm going to be taking more losses either way. You know, I'm going to be taking more losses if we go down more. So I kind of wanted to bounce more, but if we did, yeah, great buy point. CRSP is a great buy today. Really? Let's see how much this one has gone down. Ooh. Oh man. Okay. Well, you can see why I thought that was horrible. Look at if you only look at a small lens here, look how much that went down. But yeah, this one has got killed. More than 50% from highs. But you have to look at the long term. You know, you were trading at, let's see, you're trading at like $35 last year. Now you're trading at 100. But yeah, this one, you are very close. That doesn't seem like a bad buy based on the technicals. Not all, but if we look at the genomic sector, right, how does this relate to BioNano? Everything is getting killed, right? BioNano is actually holding up the best besides the Lumina, second best out of the entire genomic sector here. And this isn't the entire genomic sector, but this is just some of them. So, yeah. Craigslist camera. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, if there's any camera experts, video engineers, I don't know, is that a word? Video engineers? I don't know. Audio engineers it is, but if there's any camera wizards here, tell me what I should do. Tell me. I don't know. I have no idea. Get a used one. Yeah, I guess I could. It's got to be good. It's got to be actually good. I want to get something that's actually going to be decent, not like, you know, be the 40 frames per second. You guys know, I mean, you can probably tell what I mean if I just take this up a little bit. The frames per second just gets worse. Okay, right now it looks like it's doing pretty good, but the frames per second, it's horrible. And my CPU is literally, it doesn't show right here, but the CPU is running so hard and my computer's gonna die. One of these days my laptop is gonna, I swear my laptop will die. My laptop will literally die one day and I'll just have to post videos on my phone. I'll just have to be like Chris Sane and just be like, buy this is good. Don't buy this is bad. You know, no disrespect to Chris Sane. All right, what are we doing? Man, I like to rant, don't I? All right. SPX is going to drop 20 more points than bottom. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, my friend. Maybe. Get a good DSLR Canon, something like that with nice lens. They'll perform pretty well. Gonna cost you some money. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm scared about, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But like, then again, we're not making any money from YouTube. I want to do a video about how much money I actually make from YouTube, because it's basically nothing. I mean, I make like $1 an hour. It's like, what is it, $10 a day? I think $10 a day typically. Oh God, I'm just begging for more money at this point. Ignore me. Ignore my salesman. Ignore the salesman in me, please, guys. Sorry, I'm naturally a little bit of a salesman, I guess. I think I do a good job of hiding it typically, but I don't know. All right, what do we got? Let's get back to some stocks here, man. Jesus. All right, BioNano getting killed. JMIA getting killed. Everything's getting killed. It's death and carnage all around. Great Depression 2.0, baby. Let's go. Ha 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 ha. Secondhand DSLR camera will serve you well. DSLR seems like the thing to do. That's what everyone says, so I guess I'm gonna maybe go with that. People want you to get a new camera. Why? This works fine. Yeah, I've heard that argument as well. I honestly kind of agree with that, but I also realize that there is legitimate, you know, I do want the channel to absolutely blow up. I do want us to be absolutely, you know, the next dip trade, but who doesn't? So that's just trade. But I do realize that is going to make a difference, I think, I don't know. Making a prediction right now, BNGO goes to $6 right now, $6 tomorrow. I hope you're right, my friend. I hope you are right. That would be nice. You know, how likely is it? You know, it's not super unlikely. It's pretty unlikely, but it's not super unlikely, you know, because one of these days we're going to get huge bounces. I think it's inevitable that we're going to get huge bounces. No one knows when, though. That's the thing. Nasdaq just getting murdered. Yeah, setting new lows. We just set a new low. Yeah. It'll make it look as though you're more wealthy. The new camera? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Make some Chris Sane type videos. Are you talking like as in just like full screen, just say what stocks to buy for like 30-second reason why? I've actually maybe wanted to do that a little bit. A part of me wants to do that, but I can't really now, just because literally it is not the frames per second on OBS. At least this is the Streamlabs crap, which maybe this is better, but on the normal recording, I cannot do a full screen. I cannot do full screen without it, without the frames per second, like literally going to like 40 or 15, 10, 5, you know, it's horrible. So lighting too, yeah, I always forget about lighting. I feel like the lighting is not that bad. I feel like the light. I got a light here. I got my light on the room on, so I feel like it's not that bad. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's decent at least. I don't know. Is it that bad? Is it that bad? I don't know. Portfolio is getting bodied. Yes, it is. Yes, it is getting absolutely killed. Basically, oh man, there's so many good memes that I could put in right now, but it's a live stream, so I can't. I don't know why I thought of that. Wonder Woman all day. What? Dead Inside hasn't dropped a vid in a minute. Oh, is that true? No, the lighting is terrible. Oh god, lighting is okay. Some people are saying that's better. Lighting is, I don't know. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. You guys have to remember, I don't know what I'm doing. I never knew we were going to do the whole... I never knew how complicated it was to get the whole quality of the videos high. Jesus, it's way harder than I thought it was. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing though. That's the thing. I don't know what we're doing. As far as lighting, camera work, audio. Okay, audio. I'm just going to go out and say that I'm an audio engineer now because audio is sweet. Can we give me that? Can we give some credit for that? Oh man, come on. Thank you so much. Let's get this equipment sorted. Oh my gosh, I feel bad now. I feel bad that I'm like basically asking for money, but thank you so much. I'm sorry. Don't feel like you need to send money for the equipment. Please do not. Please do not, guys. Do not feel like that. All right, thank you. Michael, you're a legend. Thank you. But yeah, I don't want to give that whole salesman give me money, you know. Yeah, it's been like a week probably. You're green and have neck shadow. Yeah, that's probably that. Is that true? You say you don't know what you're doing, make me like the channel even more low. Hey, I'm gonna give you guys the honest. I'm gonna give you guys the brutal truth. So if the brutal truth is I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, it's true. Oh my gosh, no, we did it. Oh no. I feel so bad. $50, my friend. You did not, my friend. I don't even know what to say. I seriously don't know what the hell to say right now. My friend, thank you. Oh my gosh. What should we buy right now for lunch to comfort us? Star Wars Oreos with milk. That's what I do. I've done that before. Yeah, I just put the phone like this, ringer off. If someone calls you and they're like, you know, some emergency, screw them. Star Wars, you have an important duty, which is to not. Oh my gosh, I feel so. This is outrageous. I have to end the stream. I'm taking too much of this. This is not good. This is not. I have no idea how much money that is. I have no idea what the currency is. But my friend, what do I do at this point? I'm out of moves. This is all I do. Oh my gosh, this is too bad. I feel like I need to end the stream. This is outrageous. I promise, I swear to God, all of this money, all right, this is basically just me asking for more money, but I have to say this for transparency. I swear to God, all of this is going towards a camera and whatever else you guys want. Lighting, I don't even know what to do as far as lighting. I don't even just grab the lighting, just put it like right here. I don't fucking know. Brandon's gonna fall out of his chair. I've almost fell out of my chair before. I actually this is a new chair that I got like a month ago, not new, but I've almost fell out of this chair. I fixed it, but it's better. But I've almost actually done that before. I've been very close a few times. This is too crazy. I feel bad. If you end the stream, they're taking back the donations. Be smart. Blue light or something. LMAO. I don't. I'll look it up. I'll figure it out. I figure it out always. I just want to. I mean, you can find out anything nowadays just on Google or YouTube. So I'll figure it out. Is this live? Yes, this is live. Is this live? Really? I mean, you're in the live chat right now, are you, my friend? Yeah, it's live. I think what you are doing is really good for the current generation millennials. I am sick of traders and investors who just talk, never reveal their portfolios. Yes, I show my portfolio even if we're getting killed. We're getting killed right now. Let's go. Yeah, I don't care if we're getting killed. I show you the portfolio because at the end of the day, the one thing that I can be consistent on is my portfolio, right? I can show you, I can be honest. Like, regardless of what the stocks are doing, if the stocks are going fucking to hell like they are right now, I can still show you the portfolio show you that I do mean what I say, which is I'm going to be the first ever, really. I mean, this sounds arrogant when I say it, but it's true, right? You all know it's true. First one ever that shows the portfolio all the time. Like I'm never going to sell on that. When I said like 2 months ago, I would never put ads on the videos ever. I made a promise to you guys and I broke that promise. I feel bad about that, but it's justified, I feel like, but I'm not going to break this one. Okay. I've broken them before, but I'm never going to stop showing the portfolio. That is my promise to y'all. He's in the state of shock. That is true. I am shocked right now. Yes, I literally, yeah. What state am I in? I'm in Missouri, my friend. Korean, lol. We're in the same boat. What is that currency? Just shows we appreciate you. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna get. Oh, also I'm getting a pop filter. Audio is gonna improve hopefully today. That's actually arriving today for the mic. That quality should be better. But yeah, I'm getting the pop filter. I'm getting the camera. Getting lighting. I'm gonna have to raise the lighting. Don't know a clue about that. Oh yeah, and a monitor and a computer that doesn't suck. Right? Literally yesterday, I watched a whole 15-minute video on YouTube how to clean the computer, make it super faster. I did 1,000 random things in the settings, very weird things. Did that for 15 minutes. Computer still sucks. So. And the other computer I have that I'm looking for the chat through, literally half the screen. Here, should I take a picture of that? Here, let me show you. Let me actually literally show you. Well, that's too irrelevant. I feel like that's too irrelevant. The people who care about stocks don't give a shit. So let's just get back to stocks, I guess. All right. Can you show us the portfolio? Yes, this is the portfolio, my friend. I'm getting killed. Yes, this is the portfolio. Yes, wall at the top, baby. Yeah, there's the portfolio. Now find a better intro song, please. Oh, you don't like it? Oh, my friend. Oh my, thank you. I'm gonna like get a heart attack right now. This is too much adrenaline. This is too much excitement, you know? God. Thank you so much, my friend. That you did not need to do that. Colin, thank you. Oh my gosh. So yeah, there's the portfolio. Show us the setup. Like the computer setup, that's what you mean? Brandon, your DDs alone prove your passion and commitment to deliver an honest opinion. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I will never sell out to you. Everyone in the world, in every profession, sells out at least a little bit. I've already sold out a little bit as far as ads, but that is it. I'm not selling out anymore. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm not going to change my opinion because of what the mainstream is doing, or else I have to change my opinions one way to get a little more favor. That's not going to happen. It's never. I swear to God, it's never going to happen. I don't care if BNGO gets listed and we fail, and the channel goes down to hell. All right, it was a good run. But if we don't, and if we actually do well, and if we're right about BioNano and it does great things, we're never gonna change. We're never gonna change. Except the quality. The quality will change. You better be damn sure about that. Especially with all these donations, it is going to change. We're getting the camera, we're getting the monitor, we're getting lighting fixed. Yeah, we're getting all those things. And then I think that's it. Is there anything else I need? I think that's all. Audio's already perfect. I think mostly perfect. I don't know. But what happens if it gets delisted? We die. The channel dies most likely. I mean, if BioNano, but if I mean, this is like less than this is literally less than like a 1% chance. This is much less than a 1% chance in my opinion. But if BioNano did get delisted, basically, I think what would happen is basically most people would turn on me. Most people would turn on me and be like, Brandon, you never knew what the hell you were talking about. That's what most people would think. And I think I would probably be forced to give up, honestly, because let's just be honest, guys. I mean, everyone, I say this all the time. If BioNano fails, the channel fails. I mean, 90% of the views are BioNano. But that's all it is. That's all it is. BioNano. I mean, that's what we put so much work and effort into. So I don't know. Auspicious Studios. Amanda, that's too funny. We're all adults and take responsibility for our decision. Yes, that's totally true. But here's the thing. For me saying all of this, for me doing this due diligence and having a plan as bullish as mine, most people, or at least some of them, would be done. And I understand. I'm totally cool with that. I'm not complaining. I'm not being like, oh, it's so hard. Life is so hard. People will hate me if I'm wrong. No, if you're wrong, that's how it is. If you do bad, if your quality of shit is bad, you're not going to get rewarded, right? I understand that. But at the end of the day, yeah, if BioNano does bad, yeah, it's basically a wrap for the channel. But I'm okay with that because that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Poor Brandon, literally. All right, that's actually funny, Robbie Smith. I'll give you that. A little disrespectful, but that's more funny than disrespectful. So I'll give you that. Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. That's funny. That's funny. I'll give you that. All right, what else we got? Yeah, we were responsible for our choices. Yeah, So let's see what everything's doing. Bitcoin getting killed. You're the only person consistently keeping us believing. Love it. Well, I'm not trying to be. Here's the thing. If BioNano's fundamentals, I need to bring this up because probably people have been wondering about this as well. If BioNano's fundamentals were to change and long read sequencing, large structural variation detection, 500 base pairs to mega base pairs, or 300 base pairs to 500, they can't. Long read sequencing, next generation sequencing, they actually stop detection at 300 base pairs. By the way, BioNano starts at 500 and up to max. So that's another market that we don't even talk about. BioNano, if they can get their structural variation detection a little bit lower, right, the range a little bigger, down from 500 to 300 base pairs, that would be huge. That would be huge. That would be a ton of more structural variance and crucial information they could come into. But anyways, that's totally irrelevant. What I was talking about is that if BioNano's fundamentals, what was I even talking about? God, I forgot. What was I talking about? I don't even remember what that train of thought was, but yeah, you guys see how quickly I go on a tangent, like literally one thing to the next. You guys are used to that at this point. Who knows what's going on for the stock market? No one can predict the future. Thanks for your DD. I have time to take care of my house and family and work and school, and still have the time to stay up to date on my stocks. That's what I try to do. That is so good. That is like one of the biggest reasons why I want to do the channel. I want to do the work for y'all. I want to hopefully do a good job of covering all the recent news and everything, and give it to you in like 5-10 minutes max with chapters, YouTube chapters, so you can skip to whatever you want to see, right? I'm not trying to ask for likes during the first 5 seconds of the videos. I hate when people say that, oh, click the subscribe, click my link in the first, and right, I do that stuff, but I do at the end, right? If you have time to watch it, you do, but you have all the chances to get out of here before that, right? That's my goal. So that Amanda, that's so awesome. That's all I can ask for, really. That's all I can ask for. All you have to do is your own DD. Believe and be patient and don't paper handle. Yeah, diamond hands is a skill that is it's so valuable. It's so valuable. Should we buy some calls? Yes. Short answer, hell yes. Get your calls. Let's pump the stock. Pump and dump, baby. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, yeah, you should definitely buy some calls, in my opinion. Yeah. Leap calls. In the money, not out the money or at the money. In the money. Leap call options. High volume. Yeah, I think that's what you should do. I have an option, a leap call for like 2023 for BioNano. Yeah, just 20 shares on NNDM. Yes. Yeah. So NNDM. Yeah. Sometimes that's how it works, man. Yeah. I'm very bullish on NNDM, but here's the thing: it's not necessarily how bullish I am on this. It's how bullish I am on this compared to everything else, right? If I'm more bullish on these stocks, not as bullish on this one, it's like, well, here's the thing about NNDM. I love it, but the business model, 3D printing, right? It's great. There's plenty of innovation and convenient things that we can make from that. The technological, learning curve, increase the quality of 3D printing. It's not as great of a cause as optical genome mapping, which is basically, all healthcare, healthcare revolutions, healthcare, more solutions, chemotherapeutic drug enhancement. I mean, we're talking about curing cancer or mitigating cancer, not necessarily curing cancer. I hate saying that because that's like super hype, super way down the line probably, but that is legitimately kind of what BioNano is trying to do, right? Literally health advancements, and that's something that no one really has full control over their health. That's one of the biggest things. That's probably the only thing, well, one of many, I guess, that you can't control at all. So if we can revolutionize that, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Not only is that great for the stock, but that's just a great thing to believe in and put your money in, right? And Robbie Smith over here doesn't know any of that, right? So he's like, no, you're going to $3, of course. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Not everyone agrees. No one ever wants to take accountability. Blaming someone else is dumb. Yeah, if BioNano does I want to make this point. I think everyone knows at this point, but if BioNano does go to zero, yes, that sucks ass, and I'm going to be accountable. I will say that was a horrible decision. Obviously, I think there's less than 1% chance of happening, but I just want to give you guys my kind of character and kind of trait. I don't know what my, in failure, yes, I'm going to tell you that it's not my fault for your investing decisions, but I still will feel horrible, right? I mean, if that kind of makes sense. I guess that's kind of, yeah. Thoughts on skills. All right, let's check this one. So skills is back down, all the way back down to to basically the lows here. And so this is absolutely crazy. So a lot of people were bandwagoning in on skills right up here. It's very funny. But yeah, this is a great buy zone. Well, here's the thing though. This is similar to Nano Dimension for me. It's like, well, I like it. It's undervalued fundamentally, but it's not really a business model that you can believe in. It's not even necessarily a business model, a business, a goal, a a plan that you can believe in. They literally, I mean, their thing isn't even that ethical, right? It's they're a gaming platform. They do gambling, gaming platform. Not really. I mean, it is gambling, I guess. Game platform. You can win money with games, right? That's kind of what they do. It's not something like, you know, it's not something like JMIA, where you're trying to make the life of its citizens, of the African citizens, more convenient by offering e-commerce, a more efficient way to get your groceries and get your food, right? To feed your family, right? Of course, that's a cause you can believe in. Optical genome mapping, cause you can believe in. Microvision, autonomous vehicle LiDAR technology enhancement, potentially safer driving, right? These are causes, and CTXR, healthcare, right? These things, MP is not as great of a business at all either, but most of these, they are really things that you can believe in. That's just an added thing that you can, that's something that I don't even talk about in the due diligence. I should add that section in. I forgot a couple things on the due diligence. I'm going to add those in periodically. But anyways, right now, my butt is getting sore now. My ass is sore, literally, because I've sat down for a long time in a row. So we're going to end the stream. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? 10 minutes at 10 o'clock, 10 Central Time, 12 minutes? I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I'll get into NNDM, but not soon. I think the problem with them is that its adoption is going to take a long time. We won't see. Yeah, the Dragonfly kind of product. Also, they're kind of a recovery play, by the way, because a lot of people, the Dragonfly, it's kind of, you know, they're going to benefit from less COVID restrictions and more people being back in the offices, being back in places, and as opposed to being on Zoom call, right? So, get a gaming chair. I don't know. I can't find a chair I like. I'm too picky. How much does it take to drop? How much does it have to drop to be delisted? That's a good question. So how much does BioNano getting delisted from the Nasdaq, right? Losing compliance, right? Basically, to my knowledge, you would have to stay under $1 for a long time. I don't know exactly. I'm sure someone knows in here. But yeah, you have to stay under $1 for a period of time, and then you'll get warnings, and then you get delisted. Which of course, the only way, let me tell you something right now. Okay, the only way Robbie Smith is right, and I don't know if he's necessarily said it's going to get delisted, but for anyone who said it's going to be delisted, what they are betting on is basically not only the CEO getting shot in the head, but the whole staff getting shot in the head. They're all going to die. They're basically betting on themselves blowing up the headquarters of BioNano. That's the only way, man. And even then, it's like, well, I don't know. I'm just messing around. But seriously, what it would actually take, though, is the Sapphire being rendered completely obsolete, which is basically impossible, right? They have more than 60 patents. They have more than 252 issued and pending patents on the Sapphire. All of those patents there are meant to protect the intellectual property of the Sapphire and preserve its use, right? It's not going to be rendered obsolete, in my opinion. Of course, it's possible, but not going to happen. 180 days, if I don't remember. Is it 180 days? I thought it was less than that. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. It was threatened with delisting in December at 45 cents. Yeah, it was, I think, or because there was they gained compliance. There was some Nasdaq compliance installments, or however you would say that, during the little round period. Yeah, that's right. I think upon. What's your opinion on the other BNGO YouTubers channels like Frunkla? Is it Frunkia or Frunkla? I never have known, or Mr. Invest a lot. God, that's a loaded question for me. They're good guys. I respect them. I respect their work ethic. I'll say that. That's what I can say. Apple thoughts. It keeps dropping these days. Well, with all the shootings nowadays, ha ha ha. All right. So Apple thoughts. It keeps dipping these days. All right. I'll give a quick, wait, is it? Yeah, I always spell it wrong. So Apple stock really fastly. What do you mean it keeps dropping? It's not doing horrible. I mean, you got a nice bounce from 118, right? 128. I went all the way up to 136, wicked up there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, my thoughts on Apple here. Let me just say this, so it's not super boring. It's still gonna be boring, but Miss Money voice is hot. Wait, Miss Money, is that the one girl? I think I know who you're talking about. Wait, let me see. All right, that's too irrelevant. But I'm gonna look it up real quick. So I think I know who you're talking about. Is that the only girl YouTuber about stocks there is? Miss Money. Let me see if I know who you're talking about. Okay, never mind. I thought that was one of the girl YouTubers. Okay, everyone's probably so confused. Never mind. That's a lot of patents. Yes, it is. All right. What was I talking about? Apple. So yeah, no, Apple is not. It's not an investment for me personally. It's not. Now, don't get me wrong here. If you're one of those Dave Ramsey types, like, oh, they're a proven company, the cash on hand, they're great, they're really reliable, not much risk. This is going to go 100% up in 5-10 years, right? That's great. That's great. Or even 3 years or 1 year. For me, it's not really about betting on the big dogs that don't have much innovation yet. It's about betting on the next ones, the next Apple, the next Twitter, right? So I'm a hyper growth investor. I don't like the whole type in Miss Money BNGO. Okay, no, I've already wasted that. I'm still surprised Microvision is holding strong after tech sector being smashed. Yeah, honestly, Microvision's correlation with the Nasdaq used to be super high, but now, you know what's happened with Microvision? People realize the value, and we've kind of set a floor. We've set a nice floor here at around, 13 to 1360. So that's kind of where the demand meets the supply. So, or at least that's where the demand is. Speaking of hedge funds shorting growth and tech, any thoughts on GameStop and AMC short interest and the short squeeze potential? Good question. Very good question. I don't really keep up with AMC or GameStop, so I can't tell you definitively, but I will look at how they're doing today because I do have them on the watch list here. So, okay, so they both, man, these are so boring. I mean, I get the cause. The Wall Street Bets memes keeps it entertaining for all the investors, but haven't they been trading in the exact same range for like the last few weeks? I feel like this is the same level that they've been trading at for a while. But yeah, I don't know enough about the, wow, AMC is getting more volume than GameStop nowadays. Wow, I did not even know that. I thought GameStop was still getting more. Wow, that's interesting. I don't keep up with them. You can obviously tell I don't keep up with them. But, BIOL, sorry, I'm going to have to stop that. But BIOL is at the buy zone. I have zero buying power, though. I have zero because it drew me. I want to buy it right now. Dave, this was my trade idea for the day. It's at the buy zone right now. And now I can't buy it because I bought the dip on everything else because it's dying. Everything else is dying. Where's the bottom support for the Nasdaq? So basically, yeah, we've covered this several times, but I haven't covered it in a while. So basically here, we are basically at support right now. This is basically the last of support right now. So if we confirm the breakout from where we're at right now, the next support is going to be 13.49K at the 38.2% retracement level. For me, I'm not really selling. I don't really see me cutting losses on anything because of the Nasdaq, because fundamentally, I can see one of these false breakdowns, one of these quick wicks downs, we're trying to confirm the breakdown, and then next day or next hour, we just randomly spike all the way back up here or whatever. I'm not selling because of this, mostly because it's fundamentally undervalued. And the Nasdaq should be at all-time highs right now, in my view. 100%. Yes, we have a double top here. Yeah, blah, blah, yada, yada. No, but that's not enough to justify this crazy sell-off when we've had nothing but great news. Actually, technically, the jobs miss was actually great news. And we've already talked about that. If you don't understand that, I can explain it again if you want. But yeah, I know there's a lot there, but basically, I'm not selling. You can say, guys, if you want to, if we do confirm the breakdown below these two support levels, we could technically be going all the way down to 13.2K or 13.1K, right? Definitely, that can happen. I'm not betting on that, and I'm not selling. Please make your own decision and realize that I'm not saying that we couldn't just dip all the way back down here if we confirm the breakdown or hold where we are today. I'm not saying that. For me, I'm holding through as of now. It's not auspicious to sell right now, in my opinion, but we'll see. We can definitely go lower. We can always go lower, right? We can always go lower. What factors would cause BNGO to disconnect with the broader Nasdaq trends? That is kind of random. There's not really any gauging that whatsoever. There's nothing really. I mean, except past performance in history. There's nothing else. I think that does that. Someone else maybe answered that, Jason Smith. That's a great question, but nothing. I mean, the one thing that can cause it to disconnect a little bit is interest and volume, and people liking the stock. We like the stock. Wall Street Bets, something like that. That could help us decorrelate from it. But there's nothing like typically that's just. There's no factor that I know of really that's like, okay, this does this does that. No, the correlation to the Nasdaq, it's kind of random, honestly. I mean, past performance, like the Microvision, it typically is very correlated, things like that, though, and things like that is basically all you got as far as that. That helps my morale. I think I like what Kathy said about Apple, put cash in them to be stable and then sell for better opportunity. I don't know. That's great. That's fine. Kathy Wood is smart, and a lot of people's risk tolerances. That would mean Apple was a good idea, right? For me, it's not It's not a good opportunity for me. But Apple can go to 200 tomorrow, right? Of course. Please make your own decision. But for me,
You might as well just, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. It's not my kind of thinking. That helps my morale. I'd very much like Nasdaq to retest all-time highs. Yes, I think we all would, my friends. Amanda, that would be nice. That would be nice to say the least. My stocks follow it hard when it drops and only kind of falls when it's green. Well, yes, that's what I was complaining about really hard back in the good old days, back when stocks used to go up. Back on February 16th, I actually used to complain about it all the way back here when we were doing amazing, and then we got killed, and I was like, well, that wasn't the floor. What do we got? Is there a price the Nasdaq needs to close today to not keep going bearish? That's a good question. And here's the thing. I usually will take, and I was planning on saying this, but here's the thing, man. Typically, I would say based on this, let me look here and make sure this support level I drew was valid. Let me make sure real quick. Okay, yeah, so it is perfect. Okay. So basically, we need to close the day right where we are right now or higher to even have a chance of getting a support bounce off this support level. And all of that synthesis right there is not based on me. That's based on fundamental technical analysis, like normal basic technical analysis, right? I would say that's what most people would say, right? That's what the technicals would indicate. But you have to realize that the Nasdaq is weird and it's not always clean. And we get false breakdowns here. Like if we wicked down to touch 13.3K or something, we could easily close the day in here still. Like the Nasdaq is so crazy sometimes, especially in recent times, right? Back here, look how many wicks down you have here. Not as many. I mean, you still have plenty, right? There's always false breakdowns, false signals. But realistically, to answer your question in a short way, we need to close the day above 13.53K, or even where we are now, really, because I think we do have one touch point that is a little bit lower there. Not really. Well, we have one right there. So yeah, we need to close the day right where we are right now, or higher, preferably, to even have a chance of having a orthodox bounce off the support tomorrow or the rest of the week. But the lower we go and the lower we close, it's just going to get more bearish. But again, I'm not selling because of that. I've already talked about that a little bit. One would think with so many new investors, Nasdaq would have more money. Yes, Amanda. That's one of the points I'd love to say because it's so true. Nowadays, the investing is an obvious. Everyone should do it. There's no, so many of my friends. I used to try so many times to try to convince people to start investing because none of my friends, when I was a little younger, no one does. It's too scary. I'm going to lose my money. It's too hard, too esoteric. Everyone should invest when they are 18 years old. 100%. There's no doubt about that. And as the internet kind of, yes, the internet is already widely adopted in the U.S. Yes. But I think it's my idea and synthesis that as time goes on, there's going to be more focus, not only not really in education, but also just in YouTube, Google articles, exposure in investing. More people are going to realize that investing is the way to go. And subsequently, what does that mean? More money flooding the markets. And that doesn't mean like, okay, we're going to see a 5% rise because of that. No, it's just we're going to get buying pressure from that coming in at all times because the amount of people that are not investing today, it's a scary number, right? And it's actually a good number for us because that's just, more potential investments in the market, right? Pushing everything higher. So anyways, that's a nice little rant for you. And that's not, CTXR. CTXR is gone. If NDX tanks, I found a good crash. Okay, I did say I was going to end the stream right about now. I feel like we should. We got 76 viewers now. All right, what do we got? What other questions do you guys have? Is BNGO in a buy zone? Yes, it is. Yes, it is buy right now. Use your life savings. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, yes, it is in a great long-term buy zone. Absolutely. 100,000%. In my opinion, they can get delisted. Of course, less than a 1% chance, in my opinion. Much less than that. Yeah. So it's in a great buy zone. I think crypto hype brings attention to the market. Yes, it does. Absolutely. 100%, man. No doubt about it. I mean, so many people right now predicting the stock market has to crash as a necessary reset, plus the economic crisis and inflation. What's your thought? Here's the thing. This is I love the first part of this. When stocks go down, this is a point everyone here needs to understand. When stocks go down, when the market goes down specifically, there are always idiots, and I have to be frank with you, there are always idiots that will say, oh, we're not going to get a bull market till 5 months now. Oh, we have to crash. We have to go down to this level to go up. It's just, there is no fundamental reason why they're saying that. They literally just see red and they think, oh, Everyone hates the market. We have to go down lower. No, my friend. I've talked about this several times. And this is another important point. The Nasdaq is still in the most aggressive bull market in history as I am talking right now. Unless the Nasdaq goes down another 10%, we are still technically in, and fundamentally, factually, patently, overtly, right? We are in the most aggressive bull market in history. As long as we are above this ascending level, 100,000% we are still most aggressive bull market ever. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in that. So as long as we hold this, it's fundamentally incorrect to say that we are in a bear market right now. I mean, long term, right? If you want to say microscopic bear market, sure, that's different, right? But if we are in a bear market right now, no. This is why it's better to buy the dips in excess than to buy the dips in a shortage, right? To not buy them as much, if that makes sense. So, and one reason, right? All right. So I hope that makes sense. Brandon, I said it. I'm selling my house and putting in BNGO. That's funny as hell. All right, I'm penning that comment. You have earned a pin, my friend. That is funny as hell. Replace pinned comment. Yeah, let's do it. All right, there we go. All right, what do we got here? What else? What other questions do we have? Let me check some. You know what? Let me just check the bond yields because we haven't checked them in a while. Okay, bond yields are going down today. Good. Love it. All right, big buy on level 2 for BNGO, it seems. Let's see. The buy limit orders haven't really been that great for BioNano today, actually, or when we were looking at them yesterday. Okay, there we go. 408K, that's typical. Yeah, usually we have between 300 and 400K buy walls from 2.6 or 4.6, not 2.6, up to current price. So, yeah, BioNano is getting killed right now, man. God. I honestly don't even get worried. You guys can tell I don't even get worried. My heart does not even pounce anymore. And someone else commented this the other day, like when BioNano goes red, I don't even care. Like I'm just used to it at this point. Like at this point, that's true and that's funny and that sucks, right? Because we're going down, we're losing money every day, right? Our net account value is going down, right? But we have done our due diligence, and that kind of speaks to our conviction, right? Conviction is not a bad thing ever, as long as you do it right, as long as you have your reasoning, and as long as you've done your decent due diligence. It doesn't have to be great. You can just watch like a fourth of this. You can just literally watch the cancer section or Sapphire Deep Dive and have the decent knowledge of the company, not great knowledge, but you can have a little bit and have good conviction because of that. I'm ranting now. I'm going on random tangents now. Anyways, what I was trying to say there is basically doing your due diligence, having the information underneath your belt. It makes you worry less about day-to-day stuff and even week-to-week stuff. And fundamentally, we've got I got diamond balls now. Honestly, oh man, what would a good report from BNGO be on Thursday? That's a great question, Jason Smith. That's a great question. So if we go right here, let me go ahead and see if they changed it again. So this is what I was worried about the other day. So when I did the earnings preview here, I was worried about them changing the revenue and the earnings per share consensus, and they already did once. They already changed the revenue estimate to higher. But a good revenue would be 4 million actually. And if we look at my document here, and if we just go to the section here, if we're going to meet the analysts, according to Simply Wall Street, right? Analysts, Simply Wall Street, right? Not Earnings Whisper, different site. If we are going to meet 16 million for the year, we're going to need around 3 to 4 million, basically 4 million every quarter. You can't tell me that we're going to get 2 million one quarter and then get 5 million the next and keep compensating for those losses. On average, right? We can do that. It's just not very likely. This revenue, I think this is undershooting it. Man. I really do. But I'm gonna have more on you, more on the earnings projection and what a good one would be and everything. We're gonna go over all the details in the projection video. Who knows? That might be today. That might be tomorrow. I'll probably do it closer to Thursday, tomorrow, or Wednesday. Because it'll be more relevant than I think, but a good beat would be 4 million on revenue. Earnings per share, I'm not really too worried about because I think the learning curve and the flywheel effect, their operating expenses are going to go. They're not going to match the proportional rise in revenue, right? So I'm not really, and that's what the earnings per share is. Essentially, it's just revenue minus expenses, total revenue minus total expenses. That's all it is. Divided by the shares or whatever the calculation is. I forget off the top of my head, but that's basically what it is. This is just how much money you're making. This is how much money you made without. This is your net income. This is your total income. Take care, Brandon. Gotta go. So you said you're ending this 30 minutes ago. I know. We could go for, but it's been a good stream, although it's such carnage today, which just makes you think how great a stream would be if it was green. Like literally, it's just crazy. But anyways, yeah. Take care, man. Take care. Great to see you in here, man. At this point, I think a good report will not be enough to go against the market. Here's the thing. The farther we go down, the more likely we are to bounce. Remember that, guys. Remember that. Although, however harsh the market seems right now, it can't really get much worse. Like, technically it can, but realistically, midterm, it can't. Tomorrow is going to be green. I hope so, my friend. I hope so. We will say, hey, who knows? Today could be green. Today we could close the green. Who knows? We could. Markets are not doing very well right now. I'm going to change my something on Xbox to buy BNGO. Yeah, I'm not an Xbox guy. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm a boomer. I don't know what it means, so I can kill some sense into people. Yeah, honestly, we need that. Been here since 8:58. We need the Helm's Deep music for today. Yeah, that's a funny story. I did not even mean to put this music on. It's almost done, but yeah, let's see. I don't know. All right, power hour today. Low, yeah, power hour sends us from 4% in the red to green. That would be sweet. Power hour. Oh man. All right, boys. I think we're gonna end this stream. I'm gonna do some quick pulls and end it, boys. I am tired as hell. Have not eaten today. Anyways, yeah, y'all don't care. Tomorrow's gonna be green. Lucas 3. Ha ha ha. Oh man, love it. Brandon, buy me a PS5. Man, I can't even buy a PS5, man. I want to play the new God of War game, but it's never gonna come out, so there's no reason for me to get the PS5. All the new Call of Duty suck. All games suck except God of War, and that's not even out yet. So there's no reason for me to buy a PS5. Plus, it's $1,000. Like, it's literally, is it literally $1,000? It's so expensive. I'm not getting it. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Jason Grant. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Christian, Christopher, Futives, Masab. Is it Masab? I think it's Masab. Base Positive. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Jason. It's been a fun time, even though it's carnage, right? And what I recommend for y'all today, what my diagnosis for y'all is, or what my treatment for y'all is, go watch Star Wars or Vikings or Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, or if you want new stuff, The Witcher or Shadow and Bone on Netflix. Watch any of that stuff. Just put the phone down. But either do that and get away from the stocks, or watch the due diligence, right? Do that. But yeah, be well. All right, boys. We're gonna do some quick plugs and get out of here. All right, man. And by the way, do y'all let me know right now? I could get copyrighted for on YouTube for using this, I think, but who cares, right? They don't pay attention to our channel because we're too small. But anyways, do y'all want me to keep the music going like on other live streams and videos? I could do that. Yeah, if y'all want, so let me know. Anyways, yeah, relevant information in regards to the title is finished now. I'm gonna do some relevant stuff, but most of it's gonna be quick plugging. So feel free to leave now. Leave now, please. If you've been watching for a while and you're tired, go. I don't want to bore you. I don't want you to get that mindset of my channel being boring and all this crap. You know, just go do whatever. It's been a great ride. It's been a great ride today. Buy the dip, boys. Buy the dip. Yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna take some questions. Last minute questions. The Bad Batch. I don't know that one, my friend. I only watch fantasy stuff and medieval stuff. I hate all other stuff mostly. I hate crime. I hate everything else almost. It's very weird. Not everything. I like war movies, but that's mostly it. What do we do now? Anyways, ads and upgrades to the channel. All of the money that I make from YouTube, and this is the reason why I get the ads, and I don't make money from YouTube. I don't make money from YouTube, let's be honest. I make like $100, maybe like $200 overall, literally. Anyways, ads and upgrades. If we do make money from YouTube, right? If that ever happens, all of that, 100% of it will be going to upgrades, right? I've already made some upgrades. The mic costs $100. I got a pop filter coming in today. I paid money for the editing software, right? And we're going to get a new monitor. We're going to get like $1,000 camera. We're going to get all this stuff. All the upgrades are going to be coming. And yeah, ads is going to partly pay for that. I'm sorry, my friends, ads, not during the video. I'm not doing during the video because that's just straight. That's just unholy at that point. It's like really as during the video, that's just horrible. But before the video and after the video, yes, I'm sorry, my friends. Yeah, that's going to have to happen. Anyways, share. Let's go out. If you are interested in at all in doing, and increasing the BIOL share price, literally you can directly pump the stock in a non-corrupt healthy, natural way by literally pumping the channel. How do you pump the channel? Like, share, comment, sub, share the video with your friends, spam it to people that you never even know before. That's what I do. I literally have sent my channel to every single contact I have, literally. Still have no subs, right? I've tried everything. We're doing well. I'm not complaining. We've had success. I'm very thankful for everything we've had. We've had a good run if BioNano gets the list this far. Anyways, that's a rant for you. Free money. If anyone wants free money, listen up. I'm going to tell you how to do this. This is going to be a little anticlimactic because you've already heard this before. But if you click on any video of mine, right, like you are on right now, you don't even have to click on the video. Basically, come to the description, hit show more right there. We will give free stocks. It's free money. All you have to do is deposit. It takes like a week. It takes like a week to get your deposit in. Deposit $100 or more. I think it might be 101 or more. You will get free money. You will get like $20 up to $1,000 if you're using another broker. You already know Webull is the best broker. I use it every day. Technical analysis is great. Quick plug. I know I sound like a salesman now. I know, but it's true. I truly believe everything I'm saying, right? So yeah, Webull, I use it. All my money, all my brokerage account is with Webull. That's my main one. So yeah, that's your free money, my friends. Anyways, thank y'all so much, man. If there's no other questions that I'm missing in the chat, check out The Boys on Amazon Prime. Isn't that the one with Jensen Ackles or yeah, Jensen Ackles, Sam Dean, Sam from Supernatural? Sam Dean is so bad, the worst show ever. The first 5 seasons are very good, but anyways, thank you, Brandon. I'm gonna watch a Bad Batch. New Star Wars. The new Star Wars suck. Disney's Star Wars hate them. I absolutely hate them. Sorry if you like them. If you like Rey and Kylo, they suck in my opinion. Anyways, yeah, man. Thank y'all so much. This is not financial advice. I will see y'all in the next one. All right, thank y'all so much, man. Hopefully we don't end the day as bad as we are now. All right, see you guys.